We get some lore about a legendary party that even teamed up with monsters back in the day. And here's that legendary crew, Legion, looking like they're about to drop a mixtape. Then we meet our boy Schwine, whose whole power is being the translator of all things. And just like that, his party leader hits him with the "you're fired" speech out of nowhere. Schwine is absolutely floored, clenching his fist and just asking why they do him dirty. Our guy starts pleading, reminding them about their promise to hit A rank together. But Blondie, the party leader, just starts screaming that Schwine is deadweight and too weak. Schwine tries to defend himself, saying he's been grinding his ass off to keep up with them. Blondie ain't hearing it, telling him his non-combat gift is completely useless for the squad. Then the quiet girl steps up to twist the knife, basically saying, "Let me spell it out for you, you suck." Schwine tries to bring up his past wins, reminding them he wasn't useless against that troll. Blondie just shuts him down, saying one good fight doesn't make up for his lack of skills. Our boy has a vision of his party's insane power, realizing he's just built different and not in a good way. The quiet girl goes for the kill shot, saying his gift has a ceiling and they've outgrown him. And just like that, Schwine folds, finally getting that they've already made up their minds. He looks to the last guy, Armor Bro, asking if he was in on this betrayal too. Blondie screams that it was a unanimous vote, with the whole squad confirming they wanted him out. The quiet girl hits him with a cold, "Thanks for your service," and just walks away. Schwine's fist clenches as he finally starts processing the rage from this whole situation. Armor Bro is already telling Quiet Girl to keep Blondie's ego in check, moving on like Schwine never existed. The quiet girl shoves her staff in his face, telling him to get lost like a stray dog. Schwine demands his share of the money and items, but they're already walking away. We get a quick tutorial on what adventurers do, from fighting monsters to finding treasure. And here's the ranking system, from E-rank noobs to the legendary S-rank heroes. Our boy Schwine is at the bar, trying to drink away the fact his life's goal just imploded. He stumbles out into the street, realizing his almost A-rank party is gone for good. Then we get a flashback to when he, Blondie, and another girl left their village together. Back then, they were so weak that even a couple of goblins were a serious threat. Schwine was always the one reining in Blondie's reckless ass, literally carrying him sometimes. Eventually, they recruited Quiet Girl and Armor Bro, and the original dynamic started to change. Schwine watches his old crew leave him in the dust, realizing he's hit a hard ceiling. He's now convinced his translator gift is the root of all his problems. We get a quick lesson on gifts, which are basically just the powers you're born with. Our boy is passed out in his room, questioning his entire life path as an adventurer. Schwine staring at his guild card, wishing he'd rolled a combat class instead of support. Flashback shows even as a kid, he was on the sidelines while Blondie was throwing hands. After his pity party, Schwine drags himself back to the Adventurers Guild. The moment he walks in, some randos start pointing and whispering about him. These clowns are loudly roasting him for getting kicked out, calling him a charity case. A guild receptionist with a helmet thingy steps in to tell the peanut gallery to shut up. Helmet Girl literally pushes the crowd of haters away, telling them to get lost. So Helmet Girl's name is Angelina, and she's hitting him with the "let's talk in my office" line. Schwine's at her desk, officially asking for his cut of the cash and loot from his old party. Angelina is absolutely livid, realizing his old party screwed him over and left him with nothing. Schwine's already folded, saying he'll just have to suck it up and go solo as a D rank. But Angelina ain't having it, immediately shutting down his self-pity trip. Angelina gets right in his face, promising she can hook him up with a B-rank party because he's better than he thinks. Schwine gets flustered by the sudden invasion of his personal space, and she immediately gets shy about it. Schwine gets a confidence boost but decides to go solo to prove his own worth first. Angelina accepts his decision and immediately offers him a quest to kickstart his new solo career. Helmet Girl gives him a classic starter quest: go kill some orcs and bring back their ears. Our boy accepts, and she tells him there's a bonus if he uses his special method to investigate. She holds his guild card, telling him she knows he's been putting in the work this whole time. Angelina hits him with a full-power supportive smile, guaranteeing his glow-up is coming. Schwine gets all flustered and immediately tries to shoot his shot by asking her out to eat. Helmet Girl is completely caught off guard by his move, short-circuiting for a hot second. She leans in close again, laying down two conditions, the first one being "don't die, dumbass." The second condition, he has to take her to a good restaurant, and my man is literally jumping for joy. We get a nice shot of the town as our boy heads off to the dungeon carriage stop. Schwine immediately uses his useless gift to listen to two horses beefing over their food. Schwine finally starts hyping up his own gift, realizing it's his unique strength. So his useless power lets him talk to animals and monsters, which sounds pretty OP to me. Our boy is stuck in the dungeon carriage with some loudmouth goons and a mysterious hooded girl. The mysterious girl is giving off major don't talk to me energy, clearly a solo act. Of course, one of the goons immediately starts harassing Hoodie Girl, trying to get her to join them. Cheyon's already tired of this dude's shit as the clown makes some gross offer for the night. Hoodie Girl hits him with the coldest rejection, saying she doesn't party with weaklings. The goon's fragile ego shatters, and he immediately decides to throw hands over the rejection. Our boy Cheyon immediately realizes this situation is about to go sideways real fast. But before he can even swing, Hoodie Girl has already flipped the big dumbass like a pancake. Hoodie Girl pulls a blade on the goon, basically telling him to stay down or get put down for good. Cheyon is shook, realizing this girl is faster than Blondie, and she's already noticed him watching. Hoodie Girl hits him with a random cryptic warning about getting screwed over by other adventurers. Our boy is completely lost, scratching his head and wondering what this girl is even on about. Cheyon tries to ask what she meant, but Hoodie Girl is back to her silent treatment, leaving him on red. He tries to be friendly and wave goodbye as they part ways, but she just dips without a word. Cheyon shakes it off and gets ready to enter the dungeon for his first real solo mission. He immediately uses his gift and starts chatting with a slime who's surprised to see him alone. Cheyon explains his whole got-kicked-out sob story to a literal slime he just met in a cave. And just like that, he's getting quest intel from the slime about where the orcs are hanging out. The slime asks Cheyon if he's really going solo, and our boy confirms it's the plan for now. This little slime immediately starts begging to join him, looking like a sad, droopy puddle. The slime then starts roasting Blondie and Quiet Girl, saying it wants to adventure with Cheyon instead. Our boy is literally moved to tears that a random slime hates his old party as much as he does. And just like that, Slime Bro officially joins the party, already fantasizing about saving a princess. Cheyon and his new gelatinous sidekick are now on the hunt for the orcs from Angelina's quest. He immediately puts his useless gift to work, interrogating some cave bats for intel. The bats spill everything. The orcs got a new chief who hates humans and has them on lockdown. Cheyon realizes this quest is way more complicated now that the orc tribe's leadership has changed. He thanks the bats for the heads up as one flies by, now knowing he has to be extra careful. Cheyon and Slime Bro immediately run into a welcoming party of 3 ugly D-rank goblins. Our boy asks his new gelatinous partner for permission to throw hands, and the slime is all for it. Cheyon immediately goes berserk, swinging his club and absolutely wrecking the entire goblin squad. We get a gnarly close-up of a goblin getting its face caved in. Not a good day to be a goblin. While Cheyon's catching his breath, Slime Bro is just straight up absorbing a goblin corpse. Our boy gives his new partner a little fist bump, congratulating him on leveling up for the first time. Cheyon confirms with Slime Bro that they're sticking to the plan they made earlier. Now he's trekking solo through some desolate, ashy part of the dungeon, looking for the orcs. And of course, our experienced adventurer immediately steps right on a damn tripwire. An arrow zips past his feet, and Cheyon's just standing there wondering what fresh hell this is. And look who it is. The same damn goon squad from the carriage rolling up on our boy. Cheyon's just confused, telling them he doesn't have beef with them, but recognizes a face from the bar. The goon leader, still salty about getting flipped by Hoodie Girl, is screaming about jumping him now that he's solo. Our boy realizes these clowns are just trying to punk him because they think he's weak after getting kicked out. Cheyon's just annoyed realizing they're only targeting him because he's a solo C-ranker and looks like an easy mark. He calls them out for trying to jump him 8-on-1, reminding them it's against guild rules to fight each other. Cheyon immediately clocks their plan. Kill him in the dungeon so they can't get reported. Real scumbag energy. But then this absolute madman just turns his back and walks away, leaving the goons completely stunned. The goon leader loses his shit, screaming about how a translator can't do anything to them. Cheyon turns back with a stone-cold smirk, promising to show these clowns exactly how a translator fights. And here comes Slime Bro, making a grand entrance and announcing he's brought the orcs right to the party. Cheyon's plan was a classic bait and switch, and these clowns are now staring down an entire orc horde. The C-rank orc squad rolls up deep, with their new chief pointing and screaming about killing all humans. The goon leader immediately tries to team up, but Cheyon basically tells him to kick rocks and handle his own mess. Our boy gets a serious look, realizing fighting 15 orcs is a death sentence, but he's not the one fighting. The goons are now locked in a desperate fight for their lives, while Cheyon just watches from the sidelines. Cheyon shouts a warning to one of the goons, saving his ass from an arrow while pretending to be helpful. He starts playing general, directing the goons to take out the ranged attackers and focus on the leader. Suddenly, the bats from earlier start swarming him, and Schwine knows something is seriously wrong. He uses his gift, and the bats warn him that a much bigger, badder threat is on its way. A new challenger appears. This jacked-up pigman rolls in, screaming he wants a piece of the action while Slime Bro panics. This dude is moving like a damn blur, cutting straight through the chaos of the battle like it's nothing. He lands in the middle of everyone, demanding to fight the strongest person here, leaving both sides completely baffled. Schwine watches as the pigman tells the goon leader that talking is over, it's time for violence. And just like that, the pigman folds one of the goons, calling him a noisy shrimp while he does it. Schwine is shook, realizing this thing just one-shotted a C-rank adventurer and might have a gift of its own. We get a close-up of this psycho's face, and yeah, he's definitely here for a good time. Not a long time. The pigman immediately points at Schwine, calling him out as the strongest one in the room. Our boy just got promoted. Schwine starts screaming for Slime Bro, who's already on the same page and ready to throw down. Our boy is forced to clash with this absolute unit, and he looks like he's fighting for his damn life. The pigman psycho is actually shocked that our boy managed to block his attack at all. Slime Bro, the real MVP, immediately jumps in and latches onto the psycho's arm to help out. And this psycho just casually kicks Slime Bro away like a damn soccer ball. That's just disrespectful. The pigman licks his blade, now super interested in the fact that Schwine has a slime companion. Schwine is getting absolutely blitzed, barely dodging a flurry of attacks from this absolute unit. Our boy realizes this pigman is on another level, maybe even stronger than Blondie ever was. As the pigman charges, someone starts screaming directions at Schwine, telling him where to dodge. And it's Hoodie Girl from the carriage, swooping in at the last second to block the killing blow. She drops a bombshell, confirming his useless gift lets him hear some kind of prophecy. Hoodie Girl finally reveals her face, calling Schwine her savior with a smug-ass grin. Our boy is completely lost, asking if she really just called him a savior. Schwine's just staring, completely captivated by her fiery red hair flowing in the wind. The camera pans down her hair, and then the whole scene just erupts in symbolic flames. And here's the full reveal of Hoodie Girl, looking like she walked straight out of a gacha game. Our boy's brain finally catches up, realizing this is the same girl from the carriage. So now it's a proper standoff, with Schwine and Hoodie Girl squaring up against the pigman. Hoodie Girl looks pissed, questioning how this psycho managed to parry her surprise attack. The pigman psycho hits her with the "not bad for a girl" line, being a real piece of work. This psycho is now pissed at Schwine, saying he won't forgive him for letting her jump in. Hoodie Girl gets all flustered, asking Schwine why he isn't just doing what she says. The pigman psycho points at Hoodie Girl, calling her a dumbass for not just running away. Hoodie Girl just sighs and readies her sword, basically saying, "Fine, we'll do this the hard way." She gets a crazy look in her eye, promising to end this fight before it even really starts. Hoodie Girl goes for a blitz attack, but the pigman psycho actually blocks it, shocking everyone. This psycho immediately goes on the offensive, screaming that she's not getting away from him. She barely dodges his swing, getting her back sliced open as he lands a clean hit. Hoodie Girl is getting completely overpowered, struggling to block his relentless attacks. She's completely shook, realizing this dude's raw strength is on a whole other level. The pigman psycho just stares her down, calling her a bitch like it's just another Tuesday. They both get a psycho grin, realizing this is going to be a real fight. Mutual respect between psychos. Schwine's watching this psycho-on-psycho violence, realizing he needs to do something before they both get folded. Our boy wants to jump in and help, but he's admitting there's no way he can keep up with this high-speed beatdown. The pigman psycho is actually impressed that Hoodie Girl can keep up with his blender speed attacks. This psycho is so hyped by the fight that he's literally screaming at her to tell him her name mid-combo. Hoodie Girl just straight up tanks a massive hit, and Schwine in the background is losing his mind over it. Hoodie Girl gets that "I'm about to end this man's whole career" look, and prepares to unleash her special move. And just like that, she unleashes a massive fire explosion from her sword, going full anime protagonist. Schwine's just stunned by the raw power, thinking there's no way the pigman survived that nuke. Our boy immediately checks on his real MVP, Slime Bro, making sure his gelatinous partner is okay after the blast. But of course, the smoke clears and the pigman psycho is still standing there like he just walked it off. Hoodie Girl just smirks, basically saying "not bad" after her nuke didn't even scratch him. The pigman psycho gets all shadowy, promising to show her his own special move. Schwine is watching this go down, realizing this psycho is about to pull some bullshit out of his ass. This psycho unleashes a massive shockwave, and Hoodie Girl is getting absolutely blasted by it. His sword goes flying, covered in some weird black goop. Looks like he got disarmed for a sec. And then this psycho pulls out a damn buster sword ready to bring the pain. Our boy Schwine and Slime Bro are just watching this, completely losing their minds over the weapon swap. The pigman psycho is bleeding black blood, looking completely unhinged after taking a hit. Hoodie Girl ain't scared, immediately zipping in for another high-speed attack. The pigman psycho blocks her with his new big-ass sword, and the whole cave is shaking. The pigman psycho is actually impressed, admitting Hoodie Girl is the first human to dodge his big move. Hoodie Girl just smirks back, saying she really thought she had him with that last attack. They immediately clash again, locked in a power struggle while our boy is stuck on the sidelines. Slime Bro points out the psycho is getting faster despite being hurt, and Schwine is starting to freak out. Hoodie Girl is getting overwhelmed, realizing she needs a new plan before she gets folded for real. This psycho is right in her face, tongue out, just absolutely loving every second of this beatdown. While she's distracted, some random orc archer in the background decides to aim for a cheap shot. Hoodie Girl immediately clocks the archer, looking pissed that some scrub is interrupting her boss fight. The orc archer is laughing his ass off, thinking he's about to land the kill shot of his career. And out of nowhere, Cheyenne's club flies in and absolutely demolishes the archer's face. My boy's back in the game. Hoodie Girl is just staring at the orc Cheyenne just folded, probably shocked he had it in him. Our boy immediately starts freaking out, thinking Hoodie Girl just killed one of her own guys. The pigman psycho is absolutely losing his shit because they interrupted his epic boss battle. Cheyenne finally remembers the main threat, realizing he just disrespected this psycho's warrior pride. The pigman takes a knee, and for a second it looks like he's surrendering, but he's just being dramatic. Hoodie Girl just gives him a deadpan stare, completely over this dude's theatrics. This psycho admits the archer was one of his own scrubs who was causing trouble for them. He plants his sword next to the dead orc and says he needs to have a chat with the orc warrior. Hoodie Girl is completely lost, asking why the hell he's trying to negotiate with a monster mid-fight. Cheyenne steps up like a boss, telling her to let him handle it because it's finally his time to shine. The pigman psycho asks Cheyenne if he's trying to get in the way, but our boy says that's not the plan. Cheyenne hits him with a business proposal. Let me heal you, and we can call this whole thing a draw. Hoodie Girl is losing her mind, but the psycho just tosses his sword aside, basically saying, I'm listening. Our boy offers up a healing potion, putting his money where his mouth is. The pigman psycho lays out his options: die from his wounds or heal up and live to fight another day. This psycho actually agrees to the deal, asking Cheyenne if he's ready to make it happen. And just like that, the pigman chugs the potion without a second thought. That's some serious trust. The psycho flexes his healed up hand, showing the potion did its job. He immediately orders his remaining orc goons to fall back, telling them the fight's over for now. The pigman tells Cheyenne not to push his luck, admitting he's too tired to fight anymore today. The pigman psycho tells Cheyenne not to die before their rematch, like a true rival in the making. They actually shake on it, with the psycho introducing himself as Schwine. My man just networked with a monster. Hoodie Girl's voice cuts in from off-screen, basically demanding an explanation for this absolute madness. She walks up to our boy, asking him what the hell he just did to stop the fight. Cheyenne tries to play it cool, explaining he just negotiated a truce while looking completely wiped out. Hoodie Girl is completely shook, asking if he really just had a full-on conversation with that monster. Our boy finally explains his useless gift, saying he can talk to anything with a will, and she's actually impressed. Slime Bro gets all flustered, downplaying Cheyenne's power and reminding everyone he's a solo reject. Cheyenne gets a massive confidence boost from her praise, looking genuinely happy for the first time in a while. Hoodie Girl drops a bombshell, asking if he heard her voice earlier, hinting her own gift was at play. Cheyenne's brain finally connects the dots, realizing the voice in his head was Hoodie Girl's all along. Our boy thanks her for saving his life twice, looking genuinely grateful for the assist. Hoodie Girl gets all flustered and shy, realizing her prophecy wasn't just going into the void. And just like that, she tackles him with a hug, screaming that she's finally found her savior. Cheyenne's brain short-circuits from the hug, immediately noticing how good she smells. My man is down bad. Slime Bro pops in to say hi, completely killing the romantic tension with his sparkly ass. Hoodie Girl introduces herself as Cassandra, a prophet of calamity, while Cheyenne introduces his gelatinous sidekick. Cassandra starts her big speech, setting the stage for a life-changing proposal. And there it is, she straight up asks our recently fired boy to form a party with her. Cheyenne is completely floored, pointing at himself like he just won the lottery. Cassandra is giving our boy that you're the one look, fully blushing and ready to simp for her new savior. And we're back at the Guild HQ, time to cash in that quest and probably deal with a mountain of paperwork. A new receptionist is checking out the orc ears, confirming Cheyenne's intel about the new chief was clutch. She's already trying to line up his next gig, telling him a big subjugation quest is probably coming soon. Our boy's mind immediately drifts to his old crew, wondering how those clowns are doing after all that. He actually asks the receptionist if Blondie and the gang have checked back in from their mission yet. The receptionist says they haven't reported in, but tries to play it cool like they're too pro to fail. But she immediately clocks that something's up, giving him the spill the tea look. This new girl immediately declares she's Team Cheyenne, promising to back him up no matter what happens. Cheyenne gets all awkward, trying to brush it off like he just bumped into them in the dungeon. The new receptionist just gives him a deadpan, if you say so, clearly not buying his weak-ass excuse. She immediately slams the desk, getting all up in his business about the girl he was with. This new girl is already accusing him of trying to pick up chicks in the middle of a dungeon. Our boy is panicking, trying to explain that Cassandra saved his life, not that he was shooting his shot. Cheyenne tries to deflect, asking if she knows anything about Cassandra, hoping to change the subject. She gets all professional, pulling up a file and confirming Cassandra is infamous as the prophet of calamity. We get a flashback of Cassandra looking like a straight-up assassin, a B-rank solo player with a nasty reputation. The lore drop continues, saying whenever she joins a party, they always dive into the deepest dungeons. And the kicker, she's always the only one who comes back out alive. That's a hell of a red flag. The new receptionist warns him that while Cassandra is a beast, teaming up with her is basically a death wish. The new receptionist adds that according to the rumors, monsters don't even leave footprints near Cassandra. Our boy just smiles and thanks Angelina, clearly thinking about the one person who's actually had his back. He flashes back to Cassandra's shy side, thinking there's no way she's the party-wiping psycho everyone claims. Cheyenne clenches his fist, deciding he's going to trust his own gut this time, even if he gets played again. And speak of the devil, Helmet Girl herself pops up, finally showing her face without the headgear. Angelina immediately gets down to business, asking him when he's finally taking her out to eat. She gets all shy, playing with her hair and saying work has been slow, so she's totally free. Our boy gets way too excited, leaning in to confirm it's a real one-on-one date. Angelina hits him with a radiant smile, saying of course it is because he's always helping her out. She frames it as a celebration for his solo career, but we all know she's just trying to lock it down. Our boy is absolutely beaming, waving goodbye to Angelina like he just secured the bag. Cheyenne's having a full-on internal crisis, realizing this is the first time a girl's asked him out. He immediately tries to cool his jets, telling himself Angelina is just being nice as part of her job. Then my man gets a devious look, reminding himself it's way too early to start celebrating. Cheyenne walks up to Cassandra at a table, asking if he kept her waiting for their little outing. Cassandra's just chilling with a drink, saying she was just checking out the local guild's vibe. She immediately clocks his goofy smile and asks him what the hell he's so happy about. Cheyenne completely panics, denying everything and insisting he's trying to maintain his cool persona. He pivots hard, immediately recommending the pork sauté to change the damn subject. Smooth. And Cassandra just blushes, completely falling for it and saying she's looking forward to their meal. Cassandra admits it's been a while since she's eaten with anyone, and she's actually enjoying herself. She gets all blushy and asks if she's being weird, and my boy is just not equipped to handle this. Cheyenne is completely stunned, his brain buffering after seeing the prophet of calamity act all cute. Our boy recovers and goes full host mode, telling her to order the whole menu because it's his treat. Cassandra immediately pivots back to business, telling him to follow her so they can talk about the party. Cheyenne plays the gentleman, holding the door for her as they head off to make this new squad official. He suggests they show each other their guild cards to get all the stats out in the open. Cassandra pulls out her card, saying it's the easiest way and will save her a lot of explaining. They both slap their cards on some magic scanner, and Cheyenne immediately looks like he's seen a ghost. Cassandra's reading his stats and finds a mixed blood skill she's never even heard of. The plot thickens. Cassandra starts dropping lore, telling Cheyenne she's not purely human, and my man is just trying to keep up. She hits him with the I'm half demon reveal, and our boy's brain immediately short-circuits. My man's first thought is about the legendary succubus-type demons, and the camera is happy to oblige. We get a quick history lesson on the demon race, who are apparently just as powerful as monsters. The lore dump continues, saying these demons used to run the whole show and were basically demigods. Nowadays they're super rare, but the few that are still around are basically walking S-rank threats. Cassandra admits she's never even met another one, and Cheyenne is just trying to absorb all this new info. And the camera zooms right back in to remind us that this legendary bloodline is right in front of him. Schwine finally puts it all together, and Cassandra just confirms it like it's no big deal. Our boy realizes her OP powers make sense now and is already hyped to party up with a certified badass. Cassandra starts dropping lore on her own gift, telling Schwine it's got 2 different modes. We get a psycho close-up as she explains she can see the future, and it looks like it's frying her damn brain. She admits her OP power has one massive fatal weakness, and our boy is just like, sounds useful to me. Schwine's brain does a full-on reboot, completely lost on what the catch could possibly be. Cassandra explains her prophecies get garbled, so nobody ever understands her warnings, which explains the whole solo act. Our boy finally connects the dots, realizing this is exactly what happened during that pigman beatdown. She says when she screams tidal wave, people just hear nice weather we're having. That's a rough bug. Cassandra's convinced her gift is useless because she can't actually warn anyone about the disasters she sees. Schwine realizes his useless gift is the perfect counter, letting him hear the real prophecy under the BS. She gets right in his face, begging him to be her partner so she can finally stop being a walking disaster alarm that no one hears. Cassandra goes full simp, telling our boy he's literally her savior and the only one for her. Our boy brings it back to business, asking if she was serious about the whole team-up proposal. She admits her gift gets a bad rap but says she's got the skills to back it up, especially with him. This girl is so down bad she's offering him a 90% cut of the loot just to get him on the team. Schwine's actually thinking this through, probably remembering how his last party situation imploded. Our boy hits her with the I have one condition, finally taking control of his own damn career. Cassandra immediately assumes it's her hair, offering to dye it if he thinks it's weird. Our boy is completely lost, then accidentally drops the smoothest line about how cool her hair looked in the fight. And just like that, Cassandra's brain blue screens after hearing a genuine compliment for once. Schwine tells her the unnatural hair is proof she's unique, and that's exactly what makes it awesome. Schwine lays down his one condition. Slime Bro is part of the package deal, non-negotiable. Cassandra is all in, saying she doesn't care if he teams up with monsters because she knows they're not all bad. Our boy hits her with the "it's what's on the inside that counts" speech, fully accepting of all allies. Cassandra gets all worried, bringing up her Prophet of Calamity reputation like it's a deal-breaker. Schwine just shrugs it off, basically saying, "Yeah, I heard the rumors, and..." My man is unfazed. He flashes back to her fighting the pigman, remembering she was trying to save his ass the whole time. Schwine gives her props for being upfront about her useless gift, even though it made her look bad. And there it is. Our boy looks her dead in the eye and says he trusts her completely. He goes for the handshake, telling her he knows she's a good person deep down. Cassandra's brain just completely shuts down, realizing he's the first person to ever actually understand her. Our boy is already thinking she's the real hero here, happier to help her than be called a savior. Cassandra hits him with the classic tsundere, "You're an idiot, but thanks," blushing like crazy. Schwine's brain reboots, asking what her conditions are now that the whole savior thing is out. My man lays down the law, saying he can't be her savior because a real party needs equals. He's proposing a real partnership based on mutual trust, not that one-sided crap from his last crew. Schwine officially rejects the savior title and asks to be her partner instead. My boy's got game. She asks if he's sure, and he confirms that being equals is the most important thing to him. Our boy gets all humble, admitting he's the weak link and will probably be doing the grunt work. Cassandra immediately offers to train his ass because that's what partners do. She's already in charge. She warns him her training is going to be hell, basically telling him to get ready for the glow-up. Cassandra's crying happy tears, telling our boy she's never letting him go even if he begs. Schwine is just looking up, completely stunned and not at all prepared for this level of emotional intensity. We jump to the next day at a big-ass castle, probably the main guild headquarters. And of course, Helmet Girl is there, giving Schwine the "so you ignored my advice" look about his new partner. Angelina puts her hand up, hitting him with the "I'm just a guild employee" line like she's not totally invested. She laughs it off, but Cassandra is already giving her the stink eye for looking at her man like he's trash. Angelina gets down to business, explaining they need to pass a certification quest to make their new party official. Our boy is just sweating bullets, completely overwhelmed by all this sudden attention from powerful women. Cassandra gives him a smug look, reminding him that she's the senior B ranker in this operation. She's already pumped for their first mission, while Schwine looks like he's about to pass out from the pressure. Angelina starts grilling Cassandra, asking how they teamed up and implying Schwine tried to pick her up. Our boy immediately starts panicking, trying to explain the whole situation but just sounding guilty as hell. Cassandra gets all sad, thinking she forced him into a party when he wanted to be solo. Slime Bro pops in looking like a cursed emoji, trying to defend his boy by saying Cassandra was the one who insisted. Cassandra goes full drama queen, declaring Schwine isn't trash because he complimented her hair last night. My man is dying of cringe. Angelina starts roasting Schwine for getting close to another girl so fast, basically accusing him of building a harem. Our boy is stuck between two angry women, and his attempt to explain the hair comment just made things a million times worse. Angelina is now fully pissed, basically saying if he's just gonna flirt with everyone, she's got better things to do. Schwine chooses the ultimate technique, running away while screaming that they're taking the quest. Angelina just watches him dip, calling his name like she can't believe he actually just bailed on them. Angelina watches him leave, still shouting at him to come back safe even though she's pissed. Our boy hits her with a big goofy thumbs up, promising he'll definitely make it back. And we're off to the B rank certification quest, a classic troll subjugation mission in a spooky forest. Cheyenne's trying to get hyped for their first mission, while Cassandra is just vibing, completely unfazed. Cassandra's already in full-on mentor mode, telling him her training will make this an easy win. She gets down to business, explaining that the hardest part of these quests is just finding the target. Our boy is completely lost, asking what she means because he's already got the intel on lock. Cheyenne's already got a little bird scout on his hand, telling her it's gonna lead them right to the trolls. Cassandra's brain just blue screens, realizing his useless gift is a literal cheat code for tracking quests. Our boy plays it cool, saying his power is just talking, but Cassandra is already seeing the OP potential. Cassandra is finally connecting the dots, realizing his useless gift is a straight-up monster intel network. Our boy is already putting that training to work, scaling the terrain while Cassandra watches his form. Cheyenne immediately uses his animal talk to find a stash of rare herbs, basically speedrunning the gathering part. My man presents the loot like a damn bouquet, and Cassandra is genuinely impressed by his resourcefulness. Cassandra's grilling him, asking how his old party could be dumb enough to fire a walking cheat code. Cheyenne immediately goes back to his self-pity routine, insisting he's just a weak, half-assed adventurer. Cassandra just brushes off his excuses, already analyzing his potential like a true strategist. She drops a quick tutorial on party roles, breaking down the classic front, back, and support lines. Cassandra hits him with the truth. Being half-assed at everything makes him the ultimate support unit. She gets all shy, admitting she studied party tactics just for this moment. My girl was prepared. Cassandra gets all shy, admitting she's been waiting for a partner like our boy this whole time. Cheyenne is now fully hyped, flexing and screaming that they're gonna be the best damn party ever. Cassandra says she's ready to throw down, and the Bird Scout confirms the trolls are just ahead. And there it is, a big-ass C-rank troll, the classic gatekeeper for up-and-coming adventurers. We get a quick tutorial on trolls whose main gimmick is some bullshit high-speed regeneration. Any little scratch just heals up instantly, meaning you gotta hit them with overwhelming force. Cheyenne flashes back to Quiet Girl nuking a troll while he just watched from the sidelines like a chump. Our boy realizes they can't just brute force this, so they'll have to rely on Cassandra's swordsmanship. He asks Cassandra how long it'll take her to fold this thing, and she hits him with a 5 seconds. And Cheyenne's brain just completely short-circuits because that answer is absolutely insane. Cassandra lays out the plan. She'll take 2 trolls, and our boy has to solo the last one. Cheyenne is rightfully freaking out. She hits him with the "I believe in you" speech, promising to bail him out if he messes up. That's some real partner energy. Cassandra powers up, telling him she knows he can do it. My girl is literally glowing with confidence. And she's off like a damn rocket, telling him she'll handle her side of the fight first. Our boy gets a massive confidence boost from her speech and is now ready to throw hands for real. Cassandra immediately goes full anime protagonist, decapitating the first troll with a flaming sword. She lands like a superhero after folding the first troll in, 2 seconds? She immediately torches the second troll's corpse to stop the region, shouting, "Burn!" like a damn pyromancer. And just like that, she's already blitzing the third troll, gutting it before it can even react. She lands and screams Cheyenne's name, basically tagging him in to deliver the final blow. Cheyenne steps up to the plate, ready to finish off the troll Cassandra just lit on fire for him. Our boy immediately starts taunting the big ugly bastard, drawing all the aggro onto himself. The troll is absolutely fuming, probably wondering how this little dude got the nerve to step to him. Schwine hits him with the come at me bro pose, looking way more confident than he actually feels. And of course, the troll immediately tries to turn our boy into a human pancake with a classic stomp attack. Schwine gets that protagonist focus, reminding himself that Cassandra is counting on him to not suck. He dodges the stomp like a pro and immediately spots his opening in the chaos. Our boy puts his entire life savings into this one swing, looking like he's about to end it. He lands a massive hit on the troll's leg, crippling the big bastard and proving he's not dead weight. Cassandra shouts that it's still kicking, but our boy is already winding up for another swing. Cassandra is coaching him from the sidelines, telling him to go for the kill now that it's slowed down. Our boy lands another clean hit, taking off the troll's arm while it's still on fire. Schwine squares up with the big bastard, ready to deliver the final blow like a real protagonist. He goes absolutely feral, screaming that this troll isn't walking away from this fight. My man goes for the kill shot, leaping in for a full power overhead swing to the face. He puts his whole soul into this final attack, looking like he's about to end this thing's whole career. And just like that, the troll's head gets turned into a goddamn firework display. Our boy is completely gassed, standing over the corpse like he can't believe he just did that. Cassandra runs over, cheering her ass off while Schwine is on his knees, completely spent. She gets right in his face, clapping and telling him he's way stronger than she even thought. Schwine's laughing on the ground, admitting he's surprised he pulled it off while Cassandra gives him pointers. Cassandra offers him a hand up, and my boy takes it like a true gentleman. The partnership is official. And we're back in town, heading straight to the guild to make this B-rank promotion official. A new receptionist is verifying the troll loot, confirming they passed the test with flying colors. The new girl congratulates them on the promotion, and Cassandra immediately mentions that Helmet Girl will be happy. Our boy gets all shy, saying he's just been a burden to Angelina this whole time. The new receptionist is just giggling, totally seeing the romantic tension between him and Helmet Girl. She gets back to business, dropping intel about a huge upcoming quest that needs coordinators. Schwine's already connecting the dots, realizing the intel is coming from some heavy-hitter adventurers. Our boy immediately starts complaining, calling out the guild for being short-staffed and just throwing B-rankers at problems. And speak of the damn devil, our boy and Cassandra run right into his old trash bag party. Blondie's already gloating, thinking Schwine came crawling back with his tail between his legs. Cassandra asks who these clowns are, and Schwine confirms this is the crew that kicked him out. This absolute tool puffs out his chest, screaming that he's the hero Iason. Yeah, okay, buddy. Cassandra just smirks, calling him a dumbass hero who couldn't even see Schwine's real worth. Blondie immediately loses his shit, threatening to kill her while Quiet Girl tries to hold him back. The old crew starts dropping her title, calling Cassandra the party killer prophet of calamity. Cassandra gets all flustered, trying to deny the rumors because she's not actually a psycho. Our boy steps up, getting right in Blondie's face and telling him to apologize to his new partner. Schwine goes feral, screaming that Blondie can talk shit about him, but he better not disrespect Cassandra. Schwine screams that he's living proof Cassandra isn't a party killer, while she looks flustered in the background. Blondie's fragile ego can't handle it, so he immediately challenges them to a mock battle to settle things. Our boy accepts without hesitation, while Quiet Girl tries to tell him to stand down, knowing this is a bad idea. But Cassandra steps in, telling Schwine to let her handle this because Blondie's swordsmanship is a joke to her. She's making it personal now, saying their new party's reputation is on the line, and she's not taking an L. Blondie immediately starts laughing, mocking our boy for hiding behind a woman like a complete tool. Cassandra tells Schwine to bet on her for the mock battle, basically guaranteeing she's about to wipe the floor with this clown. Our boy goes all in, screaming that he's betting everything on Cassandra and asking who's dumb enough to take that bet. Cassandra stares down the old party's healer, basically asking if she's ready to get folded with the rest of them. The rest of the old crew are hyping up Blondie while Quiet Girl looks on, probably knowing he's about to get embarrassed. Blondie's in the arena, talking mad shit and offering to let Cassandra go first like a true gentleman clown. Cassandra is completely unimpressed, calling his words sweet as she powers up a flaming kick. She unleashes a massive attack, and Blondie barely manages to dodge out of the way. And by dodge, I mean he's crying with snot running down his face, realizing he almost died. Her kick was a damn shockwave that blew a massive hole in the arena wall behind him. Cassandra just holds up one finger, basically telling him that was just a warning shot. The hero Iason is now embedded in the wall, looking like a cartoon character who ran into a painting. Quiet Girl is screaming his name, watching her boy get absolutely humiliated in front of everyone. The rest of the old crew in the crowd are just staring, completely speechless at the one-sided beatdown. Our boy Schwine is celebrating like a madman while Cassandra stands there, having won without even trying. Cassandra is just straight up taunting the losers, celebrating her win like she just won the championship. Our boy and Cassandra are peeking around the corner, giving each other a fist bump for that flawless victory. A new receptionist runs out, completely freaking out about the commotion and property damage. And look who it is, Angelina, showing up completely shocked that her boy is at the center of this mess. Angelina immediately demands an explanation from Schwine, while the new girl is clinging to her for safety. Angelina gets a serious look, saying she understands, but they have a much bigger problem to discuss. She leads them away from the drama, telling them to follow her somewhere more private. They're in a private office now, and Angelina is telling them to sit down because shit's about to get real. Angelina drops a bomb. Another party that went to the same dungeon got completely wiped out, except for one person. The lone survivor is a wreck, confirming he got folded by the same pigman psycho, Schwine. Angelina drops the emergency mission bomb, and our boy immediately knows this is serious business. Helmet Girl wants the full story, asking them to spill all the tea about what went down in that dungeon. Schwine looks ready to talk, especially with Cassandra giving him that "we're in this together" look. The guild is in full-on panic mode, plastering the quest board with emergency missions for everyone. We get a quick tutorial. Emergency quests are basically a draft, and B-rankers like them are first on the list. Our boy is sweating bullets, finally realizing this pigman psycho is a threat to the entire city. Angelina is using little game pieces to map out the threat, thanking Schwine for the crucial intel. Helmet Girl's big brain is working, theorizing there's a boss monster out there buffing the whole damn army. Schwine's brain finally catches up, and he's screaming about the possibility of a damn Orc King. Angelina asks how he knows, and our boy admits he's a nerd who read about it in some old books. We get a quick history lesson on the last Orc King war, where even A-rankers got absolutely bodied. Cassandra confirms the legends, saying even the top dogs back then had a hell of a time with this threat. Helmet Girl says they can't be sure it's an Orc King, but they need to squash this problem before it gets out of hand. Our boy and Cassandra immediately volunteer, ready to make this their first official B-rank mission. Angelina gets a relieved smile, saying she knew she could count on them to step up to the plate. A few days later, we're at some big-ass guild hall, where all the heavy hitters are gathering for the mission. The place is packed with adventurers, all buzzing about the emergency quest that's about to drop. And here comes the big announcement, with some official-looking dude making a grand entrance through the doors. Our boy and Cassandra walk through the crowd, already getting stares from every adventurer in the room. Schwine points out everyone's staring at Cassandra, but she corrects him, saying they're staring at them. Angelina is back on the job, asking our boy and Cassandra if they're officially signing up for the suicide mission. Schwine is hyped as hell, saying he's ready to defend his home turf, and Cassandra is right there with him. Cassandra gets that psycho battle lust look, already thinking about the fat bonus for killing a gifted monster. The whole damn adventurer hall is just staring them down, wondering who the hell these guys are. And of course, Blondie and his trash bag party show up to announce they're joining, like anyone asked. We get a quick look at some other solo C-rankers in the crowd, looking like they're actually competent. Cassandra points out that all these clowns are still looking down on Schwine, calling him a loser translator. Blondie immediately starts screaming at them, saying a real gifted hero like him should be in charge. Inside, some other adventurers are actually congratulating our boy on his promotion, while Cassandra gives him a proud head pat. But some new spiky-haired dude immediately starts talking shit, clearly not a fan of our boy's glow-up. Spiky hair literally spits on the ground, calling our boy a coward for not wanting to fight the big threats. This new pigtail girl is asking Schwine for tips on fighting gifted monsters, while her partner admits our boy looked tougher than he thought. Schwine gives them a serious warning, flashing back to the pigman psycho and telling them to run on sight. Spiky hair immediately calls him weak for being scared, and the pigtail girl is just terrified of her own partner's attitude. As our boy and Cassandra walk off, the peanut gallery is already gossiping about their weird-ass dynamic. Pigtail Girl tries to defend them, saying they look like good friends, but Spiky Hair is clearly not having it. We get the lore drop on these two, Castor and Pollux, a classic Vanguard duo who are supposed to be a perfect team. Cassandra's watching them, looking kinda sad and admitting she's jealous of their perfect partnership. Our boy hits her with the "we'll make our own team" speech, and they head off to the big strategy meeting. Cheyenne's breaking down the whole damn battle plan with a map, while Angelina looks like she needs a nap. Cheyon's worried about Slime Bro, suggesting they go talk to the scouting party to get some early intel. Cassandra is all in, getting hyped and promising they're gonna get some serious payback for this mess. And we're off. The whole damn expedition rolling out in a caravan to deal with this orc problem. Cassandra's surprised our boy is already on a first-name basis with that new Vanguard duo. Cheyon explains he used to be a rookie instructor for the guild, which is how he knows basically everyone. He says since he talks to monsters, he has to work extra hard to build trust with the locals. We get a flashback of him getting jumped for talking to a goblin. Yeah, that'll do it. Our boy explains his good reputation gets him hookups, like getting a custom mithril sword from the blacksmith. Cheyon's trying to be humble, saying he got dragged into this by a senior adventurer who helped him out. He gets all awkward, correcting himself that they're a former adventurer. My man's still not over his old crew. Cassandra is all fired up, promising to do her best so she doesn't drag our boy's reputation down. Our boy just gives a little smile, clearly digging this new supportive partner vibe. And we're at the forward base camp, which looks like a whole-ass refugee camp for adventurers. Pigtail Girl from that Vanguard duo immediately spots Cheyon and gets all excited to see him. Cheyon's giving them some real talk, telling them to just bail if they run into a real monster. Spiky Hair immediately gets pissed, screaming that he won't be told to run away from a fight. Pigtail Girl is trying to calm her psycho partner down, calling him Big Bro while he's fuming. Our boy just thanks them and wishes them luck, completely unfazed by Spiky Hair's attitude. Pigtail Girl gets all blushy, asking Cheyon if he'll do her a favor when they get back safe. And Spiky Hair immediately drags her away, yelling at her for talking to our boy. Total cockblock. Cassandra watches the Vanguard duo run off, wondering if those two hotheads are going to be all right. Our boy tells Cassandra not to worry, saying that duo's teamwork is actually on another level. Cheyon's scouting a cave when his gelatinous partner Slime Bro literally drops in to say hi. Slime Bro is panicking, reporting that the orcs are digging holes and the human army is closing in. Slime Bro immediately gets comfy in Cassandra's chest, complaining about how stressed he's been. Cheyon tells his gelatinous partner to chill, promising the guild won't bother him while they're on the job. Our boy is trying to figure out why the hell orcs would be digging holes, because that's not in their playbook. And just like that, Cassandra's gift kicks in, and she's having a full-on vision about herself. Meanwhile, Pigtail Girl is pointing something out to her brother, saying she thinks they've got good luck. We get a quick tragic backstory drop. Her village got wiped by goblins, which is why she's a damn adventurer. Spiky Hair is having a flashback, screaming about how his skills weren't even enough to keep them from starving. Pigtail Girl's flashback shows her going full anime mode, saying our boy Cheyon gave her a reason to live. We see Cheyon in the past, treating her like a real adventurer instead of some sad orphan. My man's a natural leader. And of course, Pigtail Girl is completely flustered, probably falling for him on the spot. Back in the present, Spiky Hair is checking on his sister, admitting Cheyon's words are still hyping her up. Pigtail Girl is now determined to prove her worth to our boy on this mission. She's fully on Team Cheyon. Spiky Hair gets that protective big bro look, understanding her motivation but still being a hard ass. He tells her to get her head in the game because they're deep in enemy territory now. And just like that, Pigtail Girl's danger senses start going absolutely haywire. Something's wrong. Oh, they are so fucked. They walked right into a welcome party hosted by the Pigman Psycho and his entire crew. Spiky Hair and Pigtail Girl are looking absolutely shook, realizing they just walked into the final boss room. Spiky Hair shoves his sister out of the way, trying to be a hero while she's screaming some wind spell. Back with our boy, Cheyon is pissed because his bat scouts are getting jammed, and Cassandra looks worried. Cheyon explains that the Vanguard duo's lives are on the line, plus Slime Bro's weird intel about the orcs. Our boy gets that hero look, saying Cassandra's vision is the reason they teamed up and it's time to move. Cassandra is fired up, thanking Cheyon and declaring they're going to save those two idiots. They find some goblins, and Cheyon immediately orders them to capture one alive for interrogation. Cassandra goes full battle mode, screaming, "Roger!" and diving in to execute the plan perfectly. Our boy is interrogating the captured goblin, asking where the hell the Vanguard duo went. The goblin is absolutely terrified, about to snitch on the whole operation with a sword at its throat. Our boy confirms the goblin's intel, realizing the sounds of battle mean they're almost out of time. The goblin immediately folds under pressure, pointing them in the right direction to save its own ass. Cassandra is already gone, leaving a dead goblin in her wake while Cheyon is still processing the damn intel. Meanwhile, Spiky Hair is getting absolutely swarmed by pigmen, barely holding his ground. Pigtail Girl is right in the mix, stabbing a pigman and proving she's not just dead weight. The Vanguard duo is back to back, realizing they are completely surrounded and absolutely screwed. Spiky Hair is still trying to play hero, telling his sister he'll make an opening while she's rightfully freaking out. And his shield immediately gets turned into a damn pincushion by some ranged attack. So much for that plan. Spiky Hair is finally panicking, realizing his big talk isn't going to get them out of this one alive. He squares up with a big bastard, ready to pull a sacrifice play just to save his sister. And right on cue, Cassandra drops in like a damn superhero, saving the Vanguard duo at the last second. Our boy Schwine shows up right behind her, telling the two rookies he'll take it from here. Schwine tries his monster talk, telling the pigmen to back the hell off unless they want to get annihilated. But this big bastard isn't listening, just screaming about killing humans like he's completely brainwashed. Our boy dodges a hit, realizing his talk no jutsu failed because these things aren't in control. Schwine takes a quick second to admire his new mithril sword, probably thinking it was worth the investment. Spiky Hair is checking on his sister, borrowing her staff to try and pull off some kind of magic. Our boy faces down the horde, telling Slime Bro to get ready because they're about to throw down. Schwine unleashes a wind blade attack, slicing a pigman clean in half. That training is paying off. He's already powering up another wind attack, looking like a proper battle mage for the first time. Our boy's wind magic just absolutely shredded the front line, leaving a pile of dead pigmen. Schwine's having a galaxy brain moment, realizing his new wind powers might actually work on gifted monsters. He immediately snaps out of it, calling for Cassandra because he can't find his partner in the chaos. Cassandra just strolls up, telling him she didn't need his help with these chumps anyway. She points out his monster talk failed, confirming these things are just brain-dead puppets. Schwine gets that oh shit look, finally understanding that something is seriously wrong with this horde. Pigtail Girl wakes up in our boy's arms, chugging a potion, and realizing this nightmare is real. Schwine gives her a reassuring smile, letting her know that she's safe for now. She immediately starts panicking, asking what the hell happened to her brother, Spiky Hair. And Spiky Hair is just staring at Cassandra, calling her a red-haired angel. My man is simping hard. Spiky Hair is completely starstruck, thanking Cassandra for the save while blushing like a damn schoolboy. Schwine gives the rookies a pep talk, while Cassandra just smirks, clearly enjoying her new angel status. Pigtail Girl is now super motivated, promising she won't get caught lacking like that ever again. As the duo dips, Spiky Hair is still simping hard, calling Cassandra his angel one last time. Schwine decides they should scout the area, while Cassandra is probably still processing being called an angel. Slime Bro pops up looking stressed, telling our boy he found something seriously messed up. Our boy follows his gelatinous sidekick into a cave to see what's got him so damn spooked. Schwine immediately looks like he's seen a ghost, completely shocked by whatever they just found. And it's the pigman psycho, Schwine, looking like he just lost a fight with a freight train. Schwine calls out to his rival, who's just sitting there completely broken and defeated. This is not good. Cassandra immediately recognizes the pigman psycho, and our boy confirms it's their old rival, Schwine. Slime Bro pops up, asking Schwine to heal the same dude who tried to turn them into paste. Our boy is trying to explain to Cassandra that they can't just help him because the orcs are the enemy. Slime Bro drops the bomb that Schwine got betrayed by his own crew just like he did. Schwine decides to heal him anyway, telling Cassandra to watch his back in case this psycho tries something. Cassandra is rightfully pissed, reminding him this is the same bastard they were sent here to kill. Our boy explains his logic, saying since Slime Bro was hurt by his own kind, he has to help Schwine. Schwine pats his gelatinous sidekick, realizing they're all just a bunch of outcasts betrayed by their own people. My man gets that tactical look, saying healing him is worth the risk if they can squeeze some intel out. Cassandra finally gives in, admitting she thinks our boy is the only one who could get through to him anyway. Cassandra tells our boy she's trusting his crazy plan because he's her partner, and that's what matters. Schwine gets all flustered, completely unused to someone actually having his back for once. Cassandra gets ready for a fight while our boy prepares to play doctor on the pigman psycho. Our boy channels his inner white mage, getting ready to heal the same bastard who tried to kill him. The healing light completely envelops Schwine, looking way more powerful than a simple potion. Schwine is freaking out because his healing is way too OP, fixing wounds that should be fatal. Even Cassandra is shook, wondering if our boy's useless gift has another hidden cheat code. The pigman psycho starts groaning as the magic literally turns his wounds to dust. Schwine finally comes to, looking up at the two people he definitely did not expect to see. Slime Bro immediately starts playing diplomat, telling the pigman that these humans are the good ones. The pigman psycho admits he doesn't understand what's happening, but knows our boy just saved his life. Slime Bro gets all smug, puffing his chest out like he's the one who brokered this whole damn truce. Schwine gives our boy a friendly pat, basically saying he owes him one for the second save. Our boy admits he didn't expect their reunion to go down like this, with him playing medic for a monster. The pigman psycho is already trying to get that rematch, even eyeing up Cassandra for a fight. Schweine's trying to de-escalate, saying he'll repay any debt just to avoid another deathmatch right now. The pigman psycho agrees to a truce, but demands his promised fight with both Schwine and Cassandra later. Our boy tells Cassandra he's not really feeling a rematch right now, trying to play it cool. Cassandra cuts through the bullshit, ready to switch to interrogation mode and get some damn intel. Our boy gets right down to business, asking the pigman why his own crew turned on him. The pigman psycho starts spilling the tea on why he got jumped by his own boys. We get a flashback. Turns out he was against the invasion and got caught, leading to a full-on mutiny. Schwine actually apologizes to Schwine, saying it was his fault, and our boy is just listening. Schwine hits him with the "don't sweat it," basically saying he made his own choices. The pigman admits he got stronger by folding his own kind. That's a dark-ass training regimen. Flashback shows him getting absolutely wrecked by his former crew for being a traitor. Schwine just shrugs it off, saying he's not even mad. This dude is a certified battle junkie. Our boy Schwine admits he's the same way, just looking for a good scrap. They're bonding over their love for violence. The pigman is so down for a fight he offers to team up just to get a piece of the action. Schwine calls out Schwine's brother's methods, and our boy is completely lost on who he's talking about. Schwine asks the pigman what the hell he means by brother, trying to connect these new dots. Schwine points right at our boy, laughing and saying he's got a big brain just like his old leader. Our boy is completely freaked out as the pigman gets in his face, saying he has the same stubborn look. Schwine drops the lore bomb. This new boss has a mind control gift that makes his minions completely obedient. Turns out this new villain is a weakling who used his galaxy brain to take over the whole damn tribe. The pigman admits this new leader intentionally set a trap for the humans, and he was too dumb to see it. Schwine's face says it all, realizing the entire adventurer army is walking right into a massive ambush. Cassandra grabs our boy, knowing the guild's entire battle plan is about to go up in smoke. Schwine asks the pigman if he's cool with them folding his old boss right in front of him. Schwine looks dead serious, basically saying he's got no loyalty left and is ready for some payback. The pigman psycho clenches his fist, agreeing to the truce because only the strong should rule. Schwine immediately grabs Cassandra, screaming that they have to go warn the main force before it's too late. Our boy helps Schwine up, telling him to spill the rest of the intel while they run to the rescue. And we cut to Blondie and his trash bag party, walking right into the damn trap like a bunch of lemmings. Blondie's already yelling at his party to hurry up, clearly frustrated that things aren't going his way. The archer girl is already fed up, complaining that his orders are completely unreasonable. The party morale is great. This absolute tool points at some bats, telling her to just ask them for directions like it's a damn video game. She immediately claps back, reminding him she can't talk to animals because she's not our boy. Blondie starts whining that this would be so much easier if Schwine were here, and Quiet Girl tells him to calm down. Quiet Girl goes off, reminding him he's the one who kicked Schwine out and agreed he was useless. The hypocrisy is real. Blondie is still screaming, blaming Schwine for getting kicked out. My man's logic is a damn pretzel. This clown is hyping himself up, saying his B-rank party has to show out to get promoted. He's biting his thumb, swearing he won't lose to Schwine. This dude's got a one-track mind. We get the full Power Rangers pose of the old crew, trying to look epic. We know the truth. Blondie's thinking about Cassandra, admitting she's a demon but convinced he'd win a real fight. The main army is getting absolutely swarmed, and someone's calling for the hero to do something. Blondie's trying to act like a commander, reporting that their brilliant plan is already failing. And look who it is, the pigman psycho Schwine getting sliced in half by some attack. Blondie gets a psycho grin, thinking this is his big hero moment and that fate is on his side. This tool declares he's going to fold the pigman to make his new party famous. Blondie's trying to play commander, screaming that he's taking charge of this whole damn operation. Meanwhile, our boy is getting the full villain origin story from the pigman psycho on the run. Schwine and Cassandra are trying to process this new intel about the Orc King being his damn brother. Turns out the new Orc King was the runt of the litter who got bullied by his own crew. Schwine explains his brother got snatched by some other orcs while he was out hunting one day. We see the little guy getting dragged off, probably to some sketchy villain training camp. And when he came back, he was suddenly in charge, with the whole crew acting like his puppets. Our boy connects the dots. The brother awakened a mind control gift and staged a full-on coup. This new Orc King wasn't satisfied with just his tribe. He wanted to conquer the whole damn world. Schwine explains he got jumped because he was the only one smart enough to call out the stupid invasion plan. The pigman psycho tells our boy to stop making that face because he's actually hyped for this reunion. Schwine admits that getting a chance to fold his old boss is actually a pretty sweet deal for him. Cassandra tells our boy to hold up, probably realizing their new ally is also the guild's #1 target. Cassandra drops some galaxy brain logic saying the guild will waste all their resources trying to kill Schwine. Our boy agrees they're walking into a disaster while the pigman is just ready to settle the family drama. And there it is, the entire damn orc army charging the main force just like the pigman warned. Blondie and his trash bag party are getting absolutely swarmed, and he's already screaming about it. Quiet Girl is trying to warn Blondie, who's busy blocking arrows and pretending he's not panicking. Blondie immediately starts yelling at his own healer for getting in the way. This party's communication is flawless. The archer girl is lining up a shot, probably the only one in that crew who's actually focused on the fight. Blondie's already yelling at his healer while the tank is getting absolutely bodied. This party's teamwork is a joke. This clown finally admits Schwine was better at reading the damn battlefield. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Blondie squares up with a pigman, complaining that they just keep spawning in like a broken video game. Quiet Girl has to bail his ass out with a magic blast, and he's just yelling like he's the one in control. Her spell actually carves a path through the horde, proving she's the only one in this crew with a brain. Quiet Girl looks dead serious, basically telling Blondie to push forward now that she's done all the work. Blondie's still barking orders, telling his healer to get ready to support them once she's done patching people up. He and Quiet Girl charge into the opening she made, trying to look like actual heroes for a change. Blondie immediately starts playing the hero for some other adventurers, acting like he just saved the day. This tool is already ordering the new guys to protect Quiet Girl, who's clearly the one carrying this entire fight. The pigman psycho is standing over a battlefield of folded adventurers, and Blondie is just watching. Blondie gets a smug look, thinking he's finally found the final boss for his big hero moment. And there he is, Schwine, looking like he's about to turn this entire army into a damn highlight reel. This tool charges in, screaming that killing this pigman will finally make him a real hero. Quiet Girl actually tries a pincer attack, jumping in while Blondie plays the role of bait. The pigman psycho swings his massive cleaver, and Blondie is already on the back foot, barely dodging. Quiet Girl is trying to direct the rest of the trash bag party while their tank is already bleeding out. Blondie blocks a hit, finally admitting this dude is way stronger than he thought. You don't say. The pigman psycho is just overpowering him, looking like he's about to snap Blondie's sword in two. Blondie's brain finally kicks in, wondering how this musclehead is leading such a coordinated attack. Blondie is absolutely fuming, realizing this pigman is making him look like a total chump in front of everyone. This clown gets a psycho grin, declaring he's about to end this fight like he's the damn protagonist. The whole trash bag party coordinates for once, with Quiet Girl dropping a massive magic bomb on the pigman. Their combined attack hits dead on, creating a massive explosion that sends bodies flying everywhere. Blondie braces against the shockwave, looking smug as hell like he just saved the day. The random adventurers in the back are all asking the classic, "Did they get him?" question. You know the answer. And of course, the pigman psycho walks out of the smoke, regenerating and looking completely unfazed. One of the smaller pigmen is just laughing its ass off because this whole situation is a joke. The crowd realizes this psycho used his own damn minions as a meat shield to tank the hit. Blondie's brilliant plan fails, so he just screams and charges in again like a brain-dead bull. The pigman psycho effortlessly blocks Blondie's attack, looking like he's swatting a damn fly. Schwine immediately goes on the counterattack, and our hero is already eating dirt, completely outclassed. Quiet Girl is just watching in the background, completely horrified as her boy gets absolutely dismantled. Blondie starts screaming for Quiet Girl, probably realizing he needs her to bail him out of this mess. The pigman psycho completely ignores the clown on the ground and squares up with Quiet Girl, the real threat. And just like that, Blondie's sword goes flying as he gets disarmed like a total rookie. This tool is on the ground, clutching his arm, bleeding out and finally understanding he's not the main character. Quiet Girl looks back in shock, seeing her invincible leader get taken down in a single hit. She immediately puts herself between Blondie and the pigman, ready to protect his useless ass. Blondie's on his knees, having a full-blown meltdown and wondering how his big hero moment went so wrong. Blondie's on the ground having a full-on existential crisis, whining about how he's the chosen one. Quiet Girl is still holding the line, realizing their whole formation just got completely shattered. This clown actually tells Quiet Girl to run, finally admitting he's not getting out of this one. The pigman goes for the kill shot, but our boy Schwine drops in with a last-second windshield. Schwine is pissed, basically asking his old crew what the hell they're doing in the middle of this mess. Our boy immediately gets to work, one-shotting a pigman like he's just taking out the trash. And we get the most cursed team-up ever. Schwine, Cassandra, and the pigman psycho charging together. Schwine's already coordinating, asking about Quiet Girl's magic while Cassandra points the way forward. They spot a light at the end of the tunnel, and the whole crew decides to just charge straight through. Schwine immediately spots Blondie getting turned into a pancake by another monster and screams his name. Quiet Girl is screaming her boy's name, watching the hero about to get turned into a blonde pancake. Our boy is hauling ass, screaming that he's going to save this clown even though he absolutely doesn't deserve it. Schwine slides in at the last second, blocking a hit that would have deleted Blondie from the story. My man tags in Cassandra and the pigman psycho, telling them to handle this while he deals with the trash. Cassandra and Schwine square up with the big bastard, looking like the world's most dysfunctional tag team. The pigman is hyped for a real fight while Cassandra calls the Orc Lord an unworthy opponent. The disrespect is real. Schwine checks on Quiet Girl, who's still breathing, while Blondie is just a useless lump on the ground. Slime Bro pops up saying he's only helping these clowns because our boy asked him to. Loyalty is everything. The big Orc Lord is going full villain mode, screaming about killing all the humans who are in his way. And there's the real problem. Some shaman-looking bastard is buffing the whole damn army from the back. Schwine spots Quiet Girl's staff on the ground, realizing he needs a serious power-up to deal with these reinforcements. My man yoinks her staff, screaming that he's borrowing it to pull off some big brain play. He unleashes a goddamn tornado, sucking in the entire horde like he's the damn Avatar. Cassandra sees our boy going full mage mode, and immediately decides to carve a path for their escape. Schwine grabs his old crew, telling Quiet Girl to fall back while Cassandra's fire holds the line. Our boy's hand is glowing with some sketchy magic, saying he's got to heal them before his power goes haywire. The pigman psycho walks up, asking Quiet Girl about the fire, but she's just staring at Schwine, completely shook. The rest of the trash bag party finally shows up, and the tank immediately sees how fucked they are. Schwine explains he's out of juice but used his power to stop the bleeding, while Slime Bro looks on. The tank gives our boy a look of respect, finally asking if he can count on him to get them out of this. Our boy immediately takes command, asking his old tank for a full status report on this disaster. The tank confirms they've set up a defensive line, basically just trying not to get wiped out. Cassandra and the pigman psycho are holding off the Orc Lord, asking Schwine if he needs them to clean up. Schwine drops the intel bomb, telling his old crew the real boss is still hiding somewhere on the field. The archer girl is shocked there's another gifted monster, while the others are questioning Schwine's source. Our boy tells them he got the intel from Schwine, and they immediately ask if that psycho is even trustworthy. The pigman psycho is already proving his loyalty by beating the shit out of the Orc Lord with some dark magic. Schwine faces off with the big bastard, looking ready to finally end this family drama with his fists. The Orc Lord gets absolutely blasted by the pigman's attack, probably wondering where the hell this betrayal came from. Schwine lands after the hit, admitting the big guy is still strong. This dude is just here for a good fight. The pigman psycho powers up a dark energy attack, ready to settle this family drama with violence. Schwine clashes with the Orc Lord in a straight-up kaiju battle, and it's a damn stalemate. The pigman psycho is way more agile than he looks, flipping over the big guy's attack like a pro. And just like that, the Orc Lord is on the ground. Schwine just won the family reunion. Cassandra immediately drops in on the next big bastard, ready for her turn to style on someone. She unleashes a flurry of slashes, turning this big ugly monster into a damn pincushion. Cassandra lands, pissed that her attack didn't finish it. My girl's standards are just built different. The shaman-looking bastard in the back is finally starting to sweat, realizing his plan is falling apart. This little goblin starts barking orders, telling his minions to swarm Schwine and the humans. And our boy Schwine spots the real boss from across the battlefield. Yeah, this dude is cooked. Our boy is in full commander mode, screaming at the archer girl from his old party to take the shot. Schwine asks if she can snipe the shaman bastard from across the entire damn battlefield. The archer girl gets that Hawkeye focus, saying she's gonna give it her best shot. The little shaman psycho is still barking orders, completely clueless he's been targeted for deletion. And boom, she nails him right in the chest with a perfect shot. That's a damn bullseye. Schwine asks if it's a kill, but she admits she just winged him. So close to ending this. The shaman is on the ground, whining about how he got careless and let himself get hit. Our boy immediately hypes her up, saying wounding the boss is more than enough to turn the tide. Schwine rallies the whole damn army, telling them to bet on some old commander and charge for the bounty. The shaman is now panicking, screaming for his meat shields to form a wall and protect his cowardly ass. And just like that, some random adventurer holds up the shaman's corpse, screaming that they got the boss. The pigmen are all looking around, completely lost now that their mind controller is a damn corpse. Even the big orc lord fighting Cassandra freezes up, suddenly realizing his buffs just went offline. Cassandra immediately goes for the kill shot, screaming that she's going to finish this right now. The big bastard tries to block her attack, but without his buffs, he's just a big, slow target. And she just slices right through him, turning the big guy into a damn particle effect. Cassandra lands like a pro, not even bothering to look back at the body hitting the floor. The orc lord is officially folded, and Cassandra is just standing there like it was a warm-up. My girl is hyped as hell, screaming that she just took down the orc lord for the whole damn army. With the bosses gone, the rest of the adventurers charge in to clean up the confused pigmen. The pigman psycho is just going to town, helping the adventurers clean up his old brainwashed crew. Our boy Schwine is just standing there, probably processing the fact that he just commanded a whole-ass army. Schwine's checking in on Quiet Girl, asking if she and the rest of the trash bag party are good to go. And we cut to the real boss, the runt Orc King, running for his life like the coward he is. The Orc King is having a flashback, realizing our boy Schwine has the same kind of weird-ass power he does. Meanwhile, the pigman psycho is already planning his comeback tour, ready to prove he's the top dog. The Orc King's flashback continues, whining about how his brother Schwine was an unforgivable traitor. The little guy is still crying about getting kicked out, thinking his big bro was supposed to have his back. Back with Schwine, he's fuming about his ungrateful crew and how they betrayed him. The family drama is real. And the little Orc King finally shows up, peeking around a corner and saying he made it just in time. Cassandra's telling our boy his gut feeling was right, while he's shocked the little bastard actually escaped. Schwine's looking dead serious, realizing he was right to double-check and that the real fight isn't over yet. The runt Orc King is having a meltdown, screaming about how he underestimated his own damn people. Cassandra's ready for round 2, saying now that he's alone, it's time to finish this clown for good. Our boy goes full protagonist, declaring they're not letting this coward get away with anything. The Orc King is hiding behind his last few meat shields, looking absolutely pathetic after his grand plan failed. Schwine and Cassandra roll up on him, basically telling him to surrender or get deleted from the server. This little psycho starts crying, trying to play the victim card like he didn't just try to wipe everyone out. The Orc King looks up at Schwine, trying to pull the "we're the same, you and I" villain speech. Our boy clutches his chest, admitting he did what he had to do to survive, just like this little monster. Schwine asks the Orc King if he's just going to stay hidden to survive, trying to hit him with some logic. The little psycho immediately snaps, screaming that humans are the real idiots in this situation. He's on the ground whining about being cursed, trying to flip the script like he's the victim here. Our boy gets that serious look, about to drop some hard truths on this little monster. Schwine reveals his gift lets him read minds, and the Orc King is completely stunned. That's a new cheat code. The little bastard loses his mind and charges, screaming at Schwine for figuring out his whole game. And our boy just folds him with a single punch. So much for the big bad boss. The crew stands over the KO'd Orc King, who's still muttering about scapegoats even while unconscious. Cassandra calls Schwine out, asking if he's actually feeling sorry for the same psycho who tried to kill them all. Our boy gets all flustered, trying to deny it, but he's clearly got a soft spot for fellow outcasts. Cassandra is completely wiped out after the fight, trying to catch her breath while our boy just watches. She gets right in his face, screaming that he's nothing like that whiny little Orc King. She points at the KO'd runt, saying that Clown only used his gift for himself and saw everyone as pawns. But our boy uses his powers to help people, and she's making it clear they are not the same. Schwine is just standing there completely speechless, not knowing how to process a real compliment. Cassandra immediately gets all tsundere, telling him not to get quiet because it's embarrassing. Our boy just hits her with a genuine smile, calling her the best damn partner he could ask for. And that one sincere comment just completely short-circuits her brain. She was not ready for that. She immediately gets flustered and runs off using collecting loot as an excuse to hide her blushing face. The pigman psycho is just leaning against the wall saying he's done, probably tired of watching this rom-com. The pigman psycho is still fuming, admitting he got tricked and failed to stop his brother's dumbass plan. Our boy hits him with the "it is what it is," telling Schwine they fought, he lost, and that's the end of it. Schwine gets a flashback, admitting his little psycho brother used to be a good kid before he got his powers. Our boy tells Schwine he'll leave the family drama to him, basically giving him a thank you for the assist. They seal the deal with a fist bump, with Schwine reminding our boy about that promised rematch. Our boy and Cassandra are finally leaving the dungeon, mission accomplished and one weird-ass new ally richer. We get a shot of the massive dungeon entrance looking like it just went through a damn war zone. And we're back at the guild hall at night where the whole city is probably waiting for news. The guild is throwing a massive victory party with food and booze everywhere to celebrate not getting wiped out. They're toasting to the victory over the orcs, complete with a giant-ass roast that looks delicious as hell. Some guild lady is leading the toast, and the whole damn hall is celebrating not being orc food. Our boy Shion is trying to enjoy his drink when he gets called out, with Slime Bro just vibing on his shoulder. And it's Pigtail Girl and her fan club, completely fawning over Slime Bro and asking to pet him. Shion's like, sure, whatever, and prepares to hand over his gelatinous sidekick for some attention. He literally just passes Slime Bro off to the girls like he's a damn party favor. The girls are absolutely loving it, hugging the slime while he's just soaking up the affection. Slime Bro is in heaven, realizing being held by girls is way better, while our boy is just confused. Shion's wondering how his slime is acting so damn happy, still clueless about his sidekick's true nature. And of course, Cassandra shows up to call him out for getting distracted by his new fan club. She's already chugging a whole-ass mug of ale, looking pissed that he's not paying attention to her. Cassandra is already getting wasted, asking our boy how many drinks he's had with a full-on blush. She shoves a mug in his face, basically demanding he get on her level and start chugging. Our boy is just surprised, admitting he thought she hated big parties like this. Cassandra gets a sad look, saying she's only been to one of these things before. And the flashback shows her getting completely ignored, standing alone in a crowd. Damn, that's rough. Shion hits her with the smoothest line ever, saying everyone was just too intimidated by her beauty to talk. She immediately gets flustered, telling him to shut up while chugging her drink to hide the blush. Our boy doubles down, complimenting her outfit, and Cassandra's brain just completely short-circuits. She turns away but gives him a quiet thank you, finally letting her guard down for a hot second. Some random adventurer calls out to Cassandra, interrupting the moment while our boy is grabbing more drinks. This random adventurer girl is getting all flustered, asking Cassandra for the full story on the Orc Lord beatdown. And now Cassandra has a whole damn fan club, with Spiky Hair's buddy still calling her a beautiful troubled angel. Our boy Shion is just watching from the side, looking pouty as hell that everyone's hogging his partner. Shion tries to dip out and mingle, but Cassandra immediately turns around like she's not done with him yet. While grabbing a drink, our boy spots his old trash bag party, Blondie and Quiet Girl, sulking in a corner. Helmet Girl shows up out of nowhere, waving down Angelina to give her the official mission debrief. Angelina is giving Shion his props, saying he was a huge help and that she's pretty because she's Angelina. And now she's getting all up in his business, teasing him for talking to all the girls at the party. Angelina is still laying it on thick, saying she heard all about his big hero moment during the battle. She gets real for a second, thanking him and saying she's happy for him as more than just his handler. Our boy tries to play it cool, giving all the credit to Angelina and the guild's support. Meanwhile, some random adventurers are wondering where the hell the hero Blondie is at this party. Angelina explains that Blondie's trash bag party was too damn embarrassed to even show their faces. She officially declares our boy Shion the MVP of the whole damn operation, and she's not hearing otherwise. Shion immediately panics, trying to say Cassandra did all the work while she just glares in the background. But Angelina reminds him he was the one who sniffed out the real boss and recruited the Pigman Psycho. She's now comparing him to some legendary demon king who also rolled deep with a monster crew. Our boy is trying to explain he's not controlling anyone, just trying to keep his weird-ass friends in line. And Slime Bro is still getting absolutely smothered by the fan club, living his best damn life. Angelina gets right in his face, telling him she's dead serious about how amazing he is. Angelina gets all blushy, admitting she knows how hard our boy has been grinding to get this strong. She's laying it on thick, saying she knows he's the one who really took down the Orc King. Our boy is sweating bullets while she tells him it's okay to be proud of himself for once. She's trying to get him to brag, telling him to just scream that he folded the damn Orc King. And of course, Helmet Girl shows up to cockblock the moment, calling for Angelina. Angelina is pissed about the interruption, while our boy looks like he just dodged a bullet. She leans in and whispers they should go grab some food before they get mobbed. Our boy is clutching his chest, heart pounding, realizing he almost got completely flustered by his handler. Shion looks over at Pigtail Girl's crew, who are still fawning over Slime Bro like he's a celebrity. And Pigtail Girl immediately spots him, waving like he's the damn main event of this party. Pigtail Girl gets all pouty, asking why our boy didn't come say hi to her first. She immediately gets over it, asking him to drink with her because he's special. Yeah, she's down bad. Our boy is just trying to make conversation, but she's too flustered to even talk straight. She starts talking about her hero, and our boy is completely oblivious that she's talking about him. She plays it off as a secret and thanks him for the save, chugging her drink to hide the blush. Our boy gets real for a second, admitting he was seriously worried they were going to be monster food. Pigtail Girl is absolutely floored, realizing our boy was actually worried about her specifically, and she just tackles him in a hug, completely overwhelmed by the fact that her hero cares. She immediately passes out on his chest, mumbling about how he smells good. My man is just frozen. She looks up at him, ready to drop a full-on confession while she's still wasted. Pigtail Girl is still clinging to our boy, trying to confess but just crying out her brother's name instead. And right on cue, Spiky Hair shows up to drag his drunk-ass sister away, screaming at her for bothering Schwine. Pigtail Girl is now pissed at her brother for the interruption, while he's bowing and apologizing for the scene. Our boy tries to play it cool, telling her they can talk later, completely oblivious to the drama he just caused. Schwine's just standing there with a dumb look on his face, finally realizing he's in the middle of a war zone. And here comes Cassandra, looking absolutely demonic because our boy dared to talk to another girl. Schwine is panicking, trying to explain the situation while Cassandra is radiating pure homicidal energy. She's not hearing it, challenging him to a mock battle to beat some sense into him. Yeah, mock. Our boy is absolutely terrified, realizing he's about to get folded by his own damn partner. And we cut to Schwine face down on his bed, completely destroyed. Looks like that mock battle was a one-sided beatdown. Our boy wakes up the next morning, still feeling that mock battle beatdown from his psycho partner. He's looking over the city with a bandage on his face, probably rethinking his life choices. We get a flashback of Cassandra going full demon mode during their sparring session. My man never stood a chance. A few days later, the guild is back to business as usual. Posting jobs like a war didn't just happen. Our boy is packing some kind of emergency talisman, saying he's bringing it just in case. That's never a good sign. He's hoping he won't have to use it, which basically guarantees he's going to have to use it. And they're heading back to the dungeon, ready to keep a promise they made to a certain psycho. Our boy tells Cassandra he's counting on her, finally understanding what a real partnership feels like. She hits him with a smirk, saying she knows all his moves and won't get shown up in front of him. And look who's waiting. The pigman psycho, Schwine, ready for that promised rematch. The pigman psycho is tired of waiting, telling them if they're gonna fight, then let's get to it. And we get the standoff. Our boy Cassandra and Schwine, all spaced out for a three-way free-for-all. Slime Bro is asking Schwine if this is really necessary, clearly not a fan of his friends trying to kill each other. Our boy gets that determined look, saying Schwine kept his promise, so they have to keep theirs. Honor among weirdos. The pigman psycho is hyped, saying fighting them is the best reward, but apologizes to Cassandra for what's coming. Cassandra just smirks, telling him not to worry because she's been looking forward to this beatdown too. And the first matchup is set, Cassandra versus the pigman psycho, ready to see who's the real brawler. Our boy is analyzing the fight, Cassandra's prophecy versus Schwine's undead power-up. This is going to be good. They're having a pre-fight chat, admitting they know each other's tricks, so this is all about strategy now. Schwine is just watching, wondering who's going to make the first move while Slime Bro is vibrating with anxiety. And they're off, moving so damn fast they're just blurs kicking up dust. The pigman psycho swings his massive cleaver, but Cassandra is already dodging like a damn ninja. Our boy is getting dizzy just watching, admitting Cassandra has the early lead with her speed. Cassandra's already sweating, knowing this psycho is about to pull out that undead power-up. Schwine is laughing his ass off, basically trying to recruit her mid-fight because she's just that good. And my girl just grins back, saying she's having the time of her life too. A match made in hell. They clash again, and the pigman psycho is just trying to brute force his way through her speed. And holy shit, he just straight up overpowers her, sending her sword flying with one hit. Our boy is absolutely losing it, screaming that she just got disarmed like a damn rookie. But Cassandra's already got a backup dagger out, looking ready to get up close and personal. The pigman psycho charges in, screaming that he's not the same chump he was before. And Cassandra immediately stabs him right in the damn arm. So much for that power-up. My girl hits him with the "I saw that coming," and this psycho is just completely stunned. Schwine is on the ground, clutching his arm like he can't believe he just got outplayed that fast. Cassandra's not even done, looking down at him like he's just a damn warm-up. Our boy Schwine is just watching from the sidelines, completely losing his mind at this one-sided beatdown, and she follows up with a kick that probably just rearranged his internal organs. Cassandra stands over him, explaining she's intentionally not killing him so he can't go berserk. She's holding his hood like a damn trophy, basically saying his berserker mode is useless if he can't activate it. The pigman psycho is on the ground, admitting it's checkmate. My girl just folded him without breaking a sweat. The pigman psycho admits he got completely folded, but says he has no regrets because it was a good fight. Cassandra tells our boy to play translator, and he's just like, yeah, I got you. Schwine asks the pigman why he waited for that OP healing back in the cave instead of just running. Schwine explains that waiting for a full heal was way too convenient, basically calling out our boy's cheat code powers. The pigman admits if he'd been fully healed, he'd just go back to folding humans, and he knew they wouldn't like that. Cassandra asks Schwine for a favor, and our boy is already on the same damn wavelength. Schwine lays down the law, telling Schwine if he can't promise to stop attacking humans, they've got a serious problem. The pigman psycho crosses his arms, saying his whole life is about fighting strong dudes and he won't give that up. Our boy has a galaxy brain moment, trying to figure out a way for them to coexist without more bloodshed. Schwine offers a deal. What if he fights strong monsters instead, since only humans come here anyway? Our boy hits him with the, you can't just stay here, basically telling him to get a damn job. He offers the pigman a spot on the team, and Cassandra's just like, what the hell is happening now? My man lays out his grand plan to be the #1 adventurer, trying to sell this psycho on the dream. He's telling him there are way stronger dudes than Cassandra out there, which is a bold-ass claim. Our boy points out he's already rolling with Slime Bro, so what's one more monster on the payroll? The pigman is processing this, knowing damn well most adventurers would try to kill him on sight. And just like that, the pigman psycho is sold, bowing his head like he's accepting a new quest. He asks our boy to take him to the outside world, officially joining the weirdo squad. Schwine is hyped as hell, welcoming his new muscle to the team while Cassandra looks completely over it. And they seal the deal with a handshake, officially forming the most dysfunctional D&D party ever. Our boy is just standing in the middle of a town square, looking like he's waiting for his next side quest. And here comes his handler Angelina, all dressed up and flustered that our boy actually showed up on time. Schwine's panicking, asking why she's not at work, and she says a colleague covered for her. It's a date. She's asking if her outfit is okay, and our boy admits he thought she was some rich girl. My man's got no game. Angelina's still flustered, saying it's weird to see him outside of work since he's always so damn busy. She immediately goes into hype woman mode, gushing about how he's been popping off in his missions lately. Our boy tries to deflect, giving her and some mysterious that person all the credit for his glow-up. Angelina gets all nostalgic about this that person, saying they used to hang out all the damn time. She pulls out a letter saying she was thinking the same thing and wanted to check out a specific shop. Our boy agrees, still thinking about this mystery person who apparently set him on this whole damn path. Angelina's flashback hits, showing her looking completely stunned back when the trash bag party first formed. And there's a young Blondie, Quiet Girl, and some other dude, with Blondie already acting like a big shot. Quiet Girl is already telling Blondie to shut his damn mouth and stop being rude to the staff. The third guy is trying to play peacemaker, already tired of the party's internal drama on day one. Blondie is trying to turn in some quest loot, probably acting like he just saved the entire damn kingdom. This clown is already barking orders at his crew, telling them it's time to dip out. Some new guild lady with a ponytail shows up, calling out Angelina for getting all worked up. This new girl, Jessica, is teasing Angelina for being so damn serious and worrying about the rookies. Jessica gets right in her face, still teasing her while Angelina looks like she's about to snap. She offers Angelina a drink as a peace offering, saying it's some new product for stressed-out handlers. Angelina takes a sip of the drink Jessica gave her, saying it's got a weird-ass smell. She drops the act and admits she's actually worried about the new rookies. The flashback shows Blondie and Quiet Girl, with him already calling himself a hero. The delusion started early. Angelina's flashback shows her wondering why Quiet Girl would team up with Schwine and his useless gift. Jessica gets all handsy, telling Angelina to just ask our boy directly if she's so damn curious. And right on cue, our boy Schwine shows up looking all nervous, asking if he's interrupting. Our boy is at the guild counter, turning in some quest items he's gathered for them. He drops a bunch of rare monster parts and herbs on the counter, looking like a pro gatherer. Jessica is super impressed with the haul, while Angelina is just confused about what's happening. Jessica's geeking out, saying this stuff is super rare and hard to find. Our boy's a natural. Our boy is trying to explain he didn't steal the loot, while Angelina and Jessica are shook by the haul. He explains his useless gift lets him talk to animals, who just told him where all the good shit was. Cheyon's downplaying it, saying he still has to negotiate, but Jessica knows that's a damn cheat code. Jessica gets a galaxy brain idea to sell all this rare loot to pay for his adventurer training. She's already hyping him up, saying he's acing his first request while Angelina is still processing. Our boy is completely lost, asking why he needs more training when he just finished a mission. He admits he wants to get stronger to catch up with Blondie and Quiet Girl, feeling like dead weight. Cheyon literally begs for their help, and Angelina finally looks like she's on board with this plan. Jessica is all in, saying she's a fan of his serious attitude and is ready to back him up. She asks if he can talk to monsters too, and our boy's like, yeah, if they're down to chat. Jessica tells Angelina that our boy is a handful, and Angelina is just trying to figure out what she means. Jessica starts explaining how his gift is a damn cheat code for intel gathering, and she's already seeing the potential. She paints a picture of our boy just casually chatting with a goblin in a cave. Yeah, that's not normal. Angelina is completely lost, wondering if the monster just got confused and started talking to him. And there it is. The light bulb finally goes off in Angelina's head as she realizes the implications. Jessica gets real, warning that if he's not careful, other adventurers will see him as a monster tamer and try to fold him. Our boy is panicking, asking them what the hell he's supposed to do now that his gift is a liability. Cheyon tries to calm them down, basically saying, hold up, let me finish, with a nervous peace sign. Jessica drops the galaxy brain strategy. He needs to build a network of allies and a good reputation to survive. Angelina is still doubtful a rookie can do all that, but she and Jessica are clearly intrigued by our boy's potential. Jessica tells Angelina she's got one more idea, and Angelina is just standing there like, what now? Jessica declares she and Angelina are going to teach our boy everything he needs to know, basically adopting him. And we get the full intro for Jessica, a C-rank solo adventurer and guild instructor. She's the real deal. Our boy is hyped as hell, screaming that he's ready for whatever training montage they throw at him. And the grind begins, with our boy doing manual labor while his new sensei just watches. My man is getting absolutely worked, hauling gear for some other party just to learn the ropes. It's not all muscle. Jessica's making him hit the books while Angelina brings the damn refreshments. Jessica's already playing PR manager, forcing our boy to network with other adventurers like a damn politician. A year later, the trash bag party is finally ranking up, with Blondie probably taking all the credit. Blondie's already on his power trip, swearing he's gonna hit A rank like it's a damn speed run. Blondie is already screaming at our boy, saying his hard work is trash while Quiet Girl just stands there. Our boy just hits him with a smug-ass smile, completely unfazed by the hater in front of him. Quiet Girl admits our boy is leveling up, but she's gonna respect his dumbass decisions anyway. Blondie starts screaming about how D rank is dangerous, basically trying to scare our boy into quitting. This clown is already panicking about a party wipe, while our boy is trying to talk some sense into him. Our boy just waves them off, basically saying I'm out and going to do his own damn thing. And we cut to our boy passed out at a bar, with his new sensei Jessica just watching him. My man is completely wasted, mumbling about his sensei and a killer headache. The grind is real. Jessica is giving Angelina the rundown on our boy's situation, probably spilling all the tea. Angelina's looking dead serious, remembering how hyped the trash bag party was to hit D rank. Jessica tries to comfort Angelina, who's having a full-on crisis about adventurers dying on her watch. Angelina gets that dead look in her eyes, asking if she should just quit her damn job, and she immediately faceplants, admitting she can't quit because people actually rely on her. Jessica hits her with the pep talk, reminding her that her work actually saves a lot of people. Angelina is now on the floor with our passed-out boy, begging Jessica not to die on her. Jessica just laughs it off, saying she's already saved up enough money to get out of the game. She's already planning her retirement, telling a passed-out Cheyon he's going to be her first customer. And the training pays off, with Jessica congratulating our boy on his solo promotion. Our boy even becomes an instructor, but it looks like his class is already dropping like flies. And his handler Angelina is right there with him, getting her own promotion and looking proud as hell. Our boy is in the zone, admitting the daily grind was actually pretty damn fulfilling for him. Just another day on the grind when some random dude calls out to Cheyon, probably for another quest. Some rando sprints past our boy, screaming for Jessica. Yeah, something's definitely wrong here. This guild girl is panicking, screaming that Jessica got folded and the whole guild is in chaos. Angelina is in the crowd, absolutely horrified, trying to push through to see what the hell happened. And there she is, his sensei Jessica, getting carried out on a stretcher looking half dead. Goddamn. Our boy completely loses his shit, grabbing Angelina and screaming her name like the world is ending. We cut to a bar later, with Angelina looking completely defeated while the bartender just works. Schwine is at the bar, head down and broken, while Angelina tries to tell him what she heard. Angelina tries to send him home, telling him it's okay, but she looks like she's about to break down too. Our boy tries to comfort Angelina, telling her he can't just leave her when she's this broken. She's not having it, basically telling him to shut his damn mouth while she's having a crisis. Angelina completely snaps, screaming that he's just gonna end up dead like everyone else. She's yelling at him not to be nice if he's just gonna die and leave her too. Damn, that's heavy. Our boy looks her dead in the eye and just says, "I'm not going to die." Simple as that. She's still spiraling, screaming about how his sensei Jessica said the same damn thing before she got folded. Angelina completely breaks down, saying maybe she's the one who's gonna die next. She's hit rock bottom. Schwine gets down on her level, refusing to let her just give up like this. My man doubles down, promising her with a dead serious look that he will absolutely not die. He tells her to trust him because he's using the skills they both taught him to survive. Angelina is still having her meltdown, saying all she can do is pray while adventurers go out to die. She's flashing back to her sensei Jessica's smile, remembering the person she's about to lose. Our boy is not having any of that, telling her to stop talking like she's completely powerless. And his words actually hit as she looks up at him, finally processing what he's saying. My man just holds her on the floor while she has a full-on breakdown. He's a real one for this. And we're back in the present, with Jessica laughing her ass off, admitting she thought she was a goner. Our boy is dying of cringe, remembering his dramatic promise, while Angelina is blushing in the background. Angelina is just relieved as hell, saying she's just glad Jessica actually made it out alive. Jessica hits her with a smile, saying she had to keep her promise to Angelina, so dying wasn't an option. And it turns out Jessica retired to open a bar, which is now the most popular spot for all the girls. Jessica is already stirring the pot, asking Angelina about our boy's other associates. Schwine and Angelina are completely blindsided while his sensei just sits there enjoying the chaos. And there's the rest of the weirdo squad, Cassandra and the pigman psycho with Slime Bro just vibing. Cassandra gets all flustered, trying to explain she was just keeping an eye on the psycho. Sure you were. Our boy and his handler just share a look, silently agreeing that this situation is a complete mess. Schwine tries to play it cool, asking his sensei if they can just order for the whole damn circus. Jessica hits him with a proud smile, basically saying her boy has finally learned how to handle himself. She tells him to go grab a table outside, probably so his weird-ass friends don't scare off the regulars. Our boy leads his handler through the crowd while Cassandra just glares from the background. The tension is real. Schwine tries to make this disaster look official, calling for a toast to their emergency strategy meeting. Our boy and his handler are trying to have a normal conversation, but the vibe is still a little awkward. The weirdo squad is just vibing outside, with Cassandra side-eyeing Angelina while the pigman just eats. Cassandra is feeding Slime Bro like a damn pet while Jessica just watches this whole circus unfold. Cassandra's grilling the monster duo, asking if our boy really just recruited a bunch of randoms. Jessica explains she heard about our boy's monster crew, and Angelina is just trying to process the HR nightmare. The pigman psycho admits he's on board, but only because our boy's crew has a good track record. Angelina is just sweating bullets, admitting to Jessica that managing this crew has been a complete disaster. Jessica asks our boy if he's even named this disaster of a party yet, and he's clearly been putting it off. Our boy drops the name Legion, and the whole crew just stares, wondering if he's being edgy or serious. Cassandra's actually into it, saying the name has a nice ring to it, and just like that, the party is official. The whole weirdo squad toasts to their new party name, Legion. It's official, they're a disaster. Our boy is walking home alone at night, probably wondering how his life got this damn complicated. Schwine's already dealing with the logistics of having a monster crew, realizing he needs to find them a place to crash. And there's a mysterious hooded figure just camping outside his damn door. This can't be good. Our boy gets the intel from a rat, who says this person's been waiting for hours. His gift is still OP. He thanks his little spy and immediately realizes he's unarmed. Great time to get caught lacking. Wait a damn minute, that's Quiet Girl's staff, the one he yoinked during the big fight. The figure turns around as our boy gets closer, and the tension is just building. Schwine calls her out, asking if it's Asuna. Looks like Quiet Girl finally has a name. And we get a dramatic shot of the moon, because of course the chapter ends on a cliffhanger. Quiet Girl is calling our boy an idiot while blushing, admitting she was waiting for him. Our boy is just standing there, completely stunned that she's actually at his front door. She immediately gets to business, asking if he really ditched the trash bag party for good. Before he can even answer, she just tackles him in a hug. My man was not ready for this. Schwine is just frozen, looking down at her like he's never been this close to a girl before. He's getting a whiff of her hair and his brain just completely short-circuits. The boy is malfunctioning. My man is blushing so hard he's about to pass out, wondering what the hell is going on. He's trying to get some answers, asking why the hell she's camping outside his house. Quiet Girl finally looks up, saying she's here to ask him for a favor. Our boy is pointing at himself like, me? Completely forgetting he's the new MVP of the city. Quiet Girl drops the bombshell, asking our boy to take a little trip with her to the Gorgon village. Our boy is completely stunned, repeating Gorgon like she just asked him to go fight God. Schwine plays it cool, telling her to wait while he makes tea, like this is a totally normal request. And we get the full character sheet. Quiet Girl is a B-rank solo adventurer named Asclepius. She's legit. Our boy is trying to act casual, while Quiet Girl just sits there looking like she's about to break. She's already getting emotional, hiding her face while probably having a full-on internal crisis. Schwine's connecting the dots, asking if this is the favor she's cashing in after he promised to help her. He hands her a drink, telling her to be careful. My man is still a gentleman, even in a crisis. She asks him to listen to her story, and he's immediately asking about Blondie. The party drama runs deep. Our boy sits down and starts spilling the tea, telling her all about his new disaster party. Quiet Girl hits our boy with the death glare, asking if he has any idea why she's so pissed off. Our boy is sweating, completely clueless as to why he's suddenly getting the 3rd degree. He immediately folds and apologizes, admitting he has no damn clue what he did wrong. She just sighs, looking at him with a level of disappointment that could kill a man. Quiet Girl asks if he even talked to Blondie, reminding him they all promised to be heroes together. Our boy admits he thought Blondie was just bluffing, but he felt too damn weak to argue. She explains Blondie's galaxy brain plan was to kick him out to light a fire under his ass. Quiet Girl calls Blondie a dumbass, saying he thought Schwine would just come crawling back to the party. Schwine is finally processing this, realizing Blondie was just being a childish, manipulative dickhead. Our boy gets pissed, saying even if that was the plan, there are some lines you just don't cross. Our boy is still trying to wrap his head around Blondie's galaxy brain logic, looking completely done. Quiet Girl admits she's not just mad at them, but at herself for being too blind to see him suffering. She hits him with a full-on apology bow, admitting she was too damn immature to handle the situation. And then she asks him to come back to the trash bag party, leaving our boy completely stunned. Schwine shuts that down immediately, telling her he has absolutely no intention of ever going back. She gets a scary look, saying she'll just have to punish both him and Blondie. My man is terrified. And then she immediately gets jealous, asking what kind of girl his new partner Cassandra is. Our boy, completely oblivious, starts gushing about how reliable and shy Cassandra is. You fool. Quiet Girl gives him the most terrifying smile ever, like she's just added a new name to her hit list. She's now pissed that another rival showed up, and our boy has no damn clue why she's mad. Quiet Girl is completely losing her shit, trying to process the fact that our boy has a new girl in his life. She tries to play it cool, while our boy is just asking if she's serious about this whole mission request. She explains the mission is B rank or higher, and our boy says he's got to check with his new disaster squad first. She gets all blushy and hyped that she gets to work with him again, and he's just standing there like a deer in headlights. Quiet Girl is already passing out on him, and he just agrees to hit the guild with her tomorrow. My man has no boundaries, and she just claims his bed for the night, leaving our boy to panic about where the hell he's supposed to sleep. Our boy is trying to explain they're not kids anymore, but she's already decided this is a damn sleepover. She hits him with the, you wouldn't kick out a homeless girl guilt trip, and our boy is completely losing this argument. Quiet Girl calls him a hard ass from under the covers, but she's clearly enjoying this whole situation way too much. And our boy folds like a cheap suit, agreeing to one night while his brain completely melts down. Quiet Girl is blushing under the covers, mumbling about how nice our boy is. Yeah, she's completely down bad. Schwine just tucks her in like a damn gentleman, even after getting his bed stolen for the night. Our boy is now at his desk trying to figure out how he's gonna get any sleep on the damn floor. She starts sleep-talking and grabs his arm, begging him not to leave her. My girl's got some serious abandonment issues. Schwine's realizing that with the old party gone, she's basically on her own now. The guilt is hitting him hard. He holds her hand and tells her it's okay, that he's right there. My man is too damn nice for his own good. And we cut to the next morning with birds chirping and a new day of awkwardness about to begin. Our boy wakes up on the floor, looking like he got hit by a truck with some weird light shining in his face. He's sniffing the air, wondering what the hell that smell is, still completely out of it. And Quiet Girl is already up, serving a whole-ass breakfast like she owns the damn place. The domestic offensive has begun. Our boy takes a bite of the breakfast, looking completely shocked that it's actually edible. Quiet Girl is in full-on waifu mode, asking him if he likes her masterpiece. My man cleans his plate, admitting the food was actually pretty damn good. The domestic offensive is working. Schwine gets back to business, asking her what this whole Gorgon village trip is really about. She explains she needs his help to gather materials for some legendary cure-all potion, classic RPG fetch quest. And now he's pitching this suicide mission to his new disaster squad, with the pigman psycho already hyped to fight. Cassandra immediately goes into protective mode, grilling Quiet Girl for being part of the trash bag party. Quiet Girl gets a death glare, swearing she would have never let them kick our boy out. The claws are out, and we've got a full-on stare-down between the two girls. The battle for our boy's attention has officially begun. Schwine tries to play peacemaker while Quiet Girl clings to his arm, looking smug as hell. She knows what she's doing, and his handler Angelina shows up, telling Quiet Girl she's on our boy's side. The plot thickens. Quiet Girl gets all sparkly, pulling the "I'm a credible client" card to make this whole thing look official. Cassandra is still giving her the side-eye, clearly not buying this whole innocent act for a second. Quiet Girl offers to pay half up front and cover all the supplies. She's making this an offer they can't refuse. Our boy tries to vouch for her, using his history with Angelina as proof that she's on the level. Cassandra folds immediately, saying she'll take the job just to keep an eye on her dumbass partner. The whole disaster squad formally introduces themselves to Quiet Girl, officially accepting this suicide mission. Quiet Girl's signing the contract but looks surprised, probably hearing the monster crew talk for the first time. And now they're out shopping for supplies, with Quiet Girl pointing shit out like they're on a damn date. The pigman psycho is already checking out new knives, hyped as hell for some fresh violence. Our boy and Quiet Girl are hitting the books, trying to get some intel on this whole Gorgon situation. And the lore drop hits. They're looking for a monster that literally eats mithril. That sounds expensive as hell. Quiet Girl points out the last sighting was ages ago, and our boy is getting way too close for comfort. She's already stressing about running into an A-rank monster, which basically guarantees they're gonna. Some random adventurer pops in, telling our boy to just grab Quiet Girl and dip if things go south. The whole disaster squad is ready to roll out, with our boy promising to make it back in one piece. And Quiet Girl rolls up in a whole-ass carriage like she's a damn princess on a field trip. Our boy's already delegating, putting himself and Quiet Girl on driving duty. Cassandra is not gonna like that, and they're off to the Gorgon village, driving through some seriously sketchy-looking badlands. Our boy asks if the other two are gonna chill inside, probably trying to break the awkward silence. Our boy is stuck in the middle of a cold war between Cassandra and Quiet Girl, looking like he's about to have an aneurysm. The pigman psycho is just vibing in the back, asking if everyone's gonna get along on this trip. And we get the full road trip montage, carriage trouble, silent treatment, and the obligatory fan service waterfall scene. Quiet Girl is getting way too close to our boy, telling him they're almost at their destination. Schwine's trying to stay focused on driving, but Quiet Girl is basically draped over his shoulder at this point. The pigman psycho pops out sniffing the air because he smells a good fight coming. And there's the welcoming party, a whole damn army of mushroom monsters blocking the path. Our boy tries to use his talk no jutsu, telling the mushroom army to let them pass peacefully. The mushroom dudes are not interested in a conversation and are getting ready to throw hands. The pigman psycho steps up with a grin, telling our boy to let him handle this warm-up. The pigman psycho is already carving up mushroom dudes while our boy screams at him to watch out for poison. Cassandra's on defense, throwing up some dark magic barrier to protect the carriage like a damn pro. And Quiet Girl is not just sitting there, she's blasting some kind of holy fire into the sky. Our boy is just watching in awe as Quiet Girl creates a whole-ass firewall to hold back the horde. The pigman psycho is just a blur of violence, punching these mushroom monsters into next week. Cheyenne's trying to figure out a plan when Slime Bro spots the mushroom dudes doing some weird fusion dance. All the little mushroom guys start merging into one giant blob, and our boy tells Schwine to get the hell back. But the pigman psycho gets absolutely swatted by the new mega mushroom monster. So much for the warm-up. The whole crew is just staring at this new Voltron-ass mushroom boss, realizing they're in deep shit. Our boy gets that serious look, telling the team they can't just run from this absolute unit. The Mega Mushroom is ready to throw down, and Cassandra is basically saying, let's finish this right here. Cassandra volunteers to solo the whole damn forest, but our boy Schwine is already cooking up a plan. We get a good look at the big dumb mushroom face. Yeah, this thing's definitely all brawn, no brain. Our boy gets his galaxy brain moment, realizing they just need to find and smash the monster's core. Schwine calls on his new recruits, the Pigman Psycho and Quiet Girl, to get ready for the main event. The Pigman and Quiet Girl are all in, ready to lend our boy their power for this tag team beatdown. The mushroom monster's arm starts bubbling up, looking like it's about to regenerate or power up. Our boy figures out it's sucking up magic from the ground. This thing's got a damn external battery pack. The monster swings its massive arm, and Cassandra and Quiet Girl have to dodge for their damn lives. Cassandra's surprised by its speed, while our boy is trying to figure out their next move on the fly. Schwine's telling Cassandra and Quiet Girl to pull back. Shit's about to get real. Pigman Psycho is down but not out. Quiet Girl looks shook. Schwine's assessing the situation. That mushroom monster is spinning like a Beyblade of doom. This is some next-level bullshit. Quiet Girl's charging up some kind of attack. Hope she's got something stronger than holy fire. Pigman Psycho is getting his ass kicked. Dude needs to learn when to retreat. Schwine's telling Pigman to get out of there. Too late, buddy. You're about to be mushroom patey. Schwine's drawing his sword. Time for the MC to step up and show these fungi who's boss. Cassandra's going in for the attack. Let's see if she can slice and dice this overgrown portobello. The mushroom monster is screaming. Probably tastes like burnt toast and regret. Cassandra's getting blown back. Damn, this thing's tougher than it looks. Schwine better have a plan B. Cassandra is pissed as hell getting back up like that hit just woke her up for round 2. Our boy Schwine is finally drawing his sword, looking like he's done being a damn spectator. The Mega Mushroom is stumbling back, smoking from whatever hit it just took. Schwine is screaming at the Pigman Psycho, probably telling him to get his ass in gear. And the Pigman is back on his feet, looking like he's about to go full berserker mode. The Pigman Psycho has that I'm about to end this thing's whole career look on his face. And he just punches a goddamn hole straight through the mushroom monster's chest. Quiet Girl is losing her mind, asking if he just one-shotted the damn thing. But the mushroom monster is already regenerating, growing some nasty-ass spikes from the wound. And there it is, the core is exposed. Looks like it's Cassandra's turn to finish the job. The Pigman Psycho is getting absolutely swallowed by the monster. Looks like he bit off more than he could chew. Cassandra's powering up her sword with some dark-ass magic, getting ready for the finisher, and she just yeets her sword like a goddamn javelin straight at the monster's weak spot. The Pigman is completely trapped in the mushroom gunk, looking like he's about to be digested. He's coughing up blood, getting crushed by the pressure. This is not a good look for our muscle. Our boy tries to play hero, but Cassandra holds him back, telling him to trust the damn plan. And the sword hits the core dead center, cracking it wide open. That's a goddamn bullseye. The Pigman Psycho gives a smug-ass look from inside the goo. He was the bait all along. The whole mushroom monster just dissolves into dust. Quiet Girl and Cassandra watch their plan come together. The Pigman is on the ground, with Quiet Girl admitting Cassandra's throw was clutch as hell. The crew is just staring at the melted mushroom goo, and Cassandra's already got a new plan. After the fight, Quiet Girl is already setting up dinner, saying humans can do anything if they try. She's proudly showing off her cooking to our boy, calling it her masterpiece. The domestic offensive continues, and the rest of the crew looks absolutely terrified to eat whatever the hell she just cooked up. Our boy is staring into the pot of mushroom stew, wondering if this is how he finally dies. The Pigman Psycho offers Cassandra some roasted mushrooms, and she looks like he just handed her poison. A close-up of the mushroom on a stick. Yeah, that looks like a one-way trip to the ER. But Cassandra takes a bite and immediately has a foodgasm. Turns out Quiet Girl can actually cook. The Pigman Psycho is also losing his mind, screaming about how damn good the food is. Our boy explains Quiet Girl's gift lets her identify safe ingredients, while the whole crew just inhales the food. Quiet Girl is still on her domestic offensive, commenting on how much our boy has changed. Our boy admits he never fought like this with the old party, giving all the credit to his new disaster squad. He's all confident about his new potential, and Quiet Girl is getting completely flustered by his glow-up. She's blushing hard, mumbling that she's a little jealous. Yeah, the regret is hitting her now. Our boy asks what she said, and she immediately plays it off like it was nothing. Classic tsundere move. Schwine tells Cassandra to get some rest for tomorrow, but she's still giving Quiet Girl the death glare. Suddenly our boy hears something in the distance, asking if it's a damn song. This is never good. The whole crew is on high alert, wondering who the hell is having a concert in the middle of the night. Our boy volunteers to scout it out, and Cassandra tells him not to do anything stupid while Quiet Girl panics. And they're off, with Schwine and Cassandra moving through the woods, ready to fold whatever's making that noise. Our boy Schwine is in full-on scout mode, pointing out a clearing where the creepy forest concert is coming from. Cassandra confirms the sound is coming from the same direction, looking completely focused on the mission. She spots something and grabs our boy, who's shielding his eyes from some bright-ass light source. They're hiding in the bushes, getting a good look at whatever the hell is happening in the clearing. And it's some mysterious girl standing on a rock, glowing like a damn final boss is about to spawn. A close-up of the singing girl, who's having a whole-ass magical girl moment in the middle of nowhere. Our boy is analyzing the situation, trying to figure out what kind of vibe this girl's voice has. The singing girl immediately calls them out, surprised that anyone could sneak up on her performance. And some new dude in a horned helmet just jumps out, with the girl shocked he got spotted so easily. This new clown strikes a pose, screaming, "It's the power of love," while the girl looks completely done with him. Cassandra's on high alert, realizing there's a second person. The party's about to get crashed. This new helmet simp introduces himself, acting like he's the main character of this whole damn story. The singing girl is completely mortified, calling him out for being a dramatic, gushing fanboy. She's chasing him down, screaming about how she hates him. Yeah, we've seen this episode before. And my man is just eating it up, showering her with compliments like a professional simp. The helmet simp is on the ground asking what's wrong, while she just stands over him. He definitely tripped on purpose. Our boy Schwine is still trying to process if these two clowns were the source of the creepy concert. And a whole new pigtail girl and her monster sidekick pop out of the bushes, calling this a forbidden romance. Cassandra's just watching this train wreck, correctly identifying it as a full-blown lover's quarrel. The singing girl is losing her shit, calling the helmet simp a stalker and telling him to get lost. The helmet simp is getting all flustered, begging for more of her abuse. This dude is down bad. Our boy Schwine steps out, trying to figure out who the hell these clowns are while Cassandra is ready for violence. The pigtail girl calls them out, telling them to stop eavesdropping and show themselves. The new crew squares up with the helmet simp apologizing for being distracted by the singing girl's performance. Our boy explains they're just adventurers looking for potion ingredients, the classic "we're not a threat" opening. The helmet simp is skeptical, saying there's nothing out here worth their time. He's already getting territorial. The pigtail girl steps up, flashing a merchant emblem and saying she's here for rare materials. The singing girl asks the helmet simp if it's cool to talk to our crew. Looks like he's the shot caller. And the pigtail girl drops the quest item. She's looking for the blood of a damn Gorgon. Our boy Schwine is completely shook, repeating Gorgon like she just asked for a piece of God's toenail. The singing girl is clenching her fists, processing the whole Gorgon blood request. Yeah, this is awkward as hell. And a new snake hair girl pops out, accusing them of kidnapping her sisters. So the singing girl is a Gorgon. Our boy Schwine immediately goes into damage control, screaming that it's all a big misunderstanding. Schwine grips his sword, realizing that trying to reason with a pissed-off Gorgon is a complete lost cause. The helmet simp steps up with a weird-ass scythe, offering to put her out of her misery. This dude is a drama queen. Our boy is trying to figure out what that weapon is, still not wanting to just kill her. He's too damn nice. The Gorgon girl lunges, and our boy is caught completely lacking. He was not ready for that speed. And Cassandra comes in for the save, blocking the attack like a damn pro. Quiet Girl is just watching, shook. The Gorgon girl stops, noticing Cassandra's demonic vibe, asking if she's going to talk to her now. The helmet simp is having a flashback, mumbling about some painful memory. This guy's got some serious baggage. The helmet simp is asking the Gorgon girl if she's siding with the hunters. This dude loves the drama. Our boy is watching Cassandra get overpowered, realizing this new clown is way above her pay grade. Quiet Girl is absolutely losing it, screaming Schwine's name like the world is ending. Cassandra is getting folded, barely blocking the helmet simp's scythe. This is not looking good. Cassandra tells our boy to handle the Gorgon while she deals with this new psycho. Time to split up. Schwine charges in, ready to 1v1 the Gorgon girl while she's already powering up her magic. And the Gorgon girl goes full Medusa, screaming at him to turn into a damn statue. Our boy throws up his hand just in time, taking the full petrification blast to the arm. He stumbles back, his arm completely turned to stone, but he's still in the fight. That was way too close. The Gorgon girl is completely shook that he knew about her powers and didn't get one-shotted. Our boy is looking at his new stone arm, realizing he'd be a damn garden gnome if he hadn't prepped. Meanwhile, the helmet simp is flexing a mirror shield, basically telling Cassandra her attacks are useless. This clown is trying to play negotiator, asking what they'll do if he lets them go. The Gorgon girl is losing her mind, asking Quiet Girl why the hell she's not a statue. Quiet Girl hits her with some kind of healing mist, and the Gorgon girl is actually thanking her. Quiet Girl calls in the muscle, telling the Pigman Psycho it's his turn to shine. And the Pigman is ready to go, looking like he's been waiting for this moment all day. He jumps in and tanks a hit for the Gorgon girl, who looks completely confused by the save. Our boy gets in the Gorgon's face, telling her the petrification trick only works once on them. The whole squad is ready for round 2, with our boy trying to de-escalate this whole mess. Our boy tells the Pigman Psycho to stand down, he's still trying to use his talk no jutsu. The helmet simp is completely shook, wondering why the hell a Pigman is working with them. This clown gets all dramatic, declaring he's the princess's knight and can't possibly give up. And he immediately charges in, because talking is for chumps, I guess. And just like that, the helmet simp is on the ground. Cassandra's just standing over him, admitting she was off her game. Our boy turns back to the Gorgon girls, asking if they're ready to use their words now. The singing girl immediately surrenders, begging them not to kill her dramatic-ass knight. She's already healing the simp, telling him our boy wasn't going to kill him in the first place. And we cut to some random house, looks like they took this whole mess inside to hash it out. The helmet simp is on the floor, giving the most dramatic apology bow ever. Turns out he's a B-rank adventurer. The helmet simp and the Gorgon girl are still bowing, while our boy tries to get everyone to just chill the hell out. Schwine offers a hand to the simp, formally introducing himself as the leader of his disaster squad, Legion. And now they're having a post-brawl tea party, because that's how you de-escalate a near-death experience. The helmet simp and the singing girl take a sip, finally calming down after trying to murder everyone. The singing girl asks our boy if he's a monster tamer, trying to figure out his whole deal. Schwine hits them with the, it's just a translator excuse, downplaying his OP-ass gift like always. The other Gorgon girl is shook, realizing Cassandra and the Pigman Psycho actually chose to join this circus. Our boy gets that proud leader smile, calling his monster crew his precious companions. He's all in on this. The helmet simp is losing his mind, asking if our boy can actually understand the Gorgon snake speak. The singing girl introduces herself as Medusa from the Gorgon village. Yeah, that's not an intimidating name at all. Medusa explains her snake eyes were a gift from her grandma. Okay, that's kinda wholesome. Medusa and Pigtail are geeking out about Schwine's gift. Looks like they're fangirling hard. Ponytail Angelina is wondering what Schwine's been up to. Girl, you about to find out. Blondie and Angelina are catching up on the Schwine saga. He's about to spill some tea. Ponytail Angelina is plotting something. This can't be good for Blondie. Angelina, Blondie, and Pigtail are checking out some potions. Looks like they're brewing something up. Ponytail Angelina is explaining her plan. This is giving me Ocean's 11 vibes. Medusa explains how she made a potion to understand snake speak, so that's how she talks to snakes. Pigtail is checking out a mushroom. Is this the magic ingredient? Pigtail is adding the mushroom to the potion. Let's see if this blows up in their faces. The Pigtail girl is doing some alchemy shit, setting up a magic circle to make her potion. She's dripping some liquid onto the mushroom, and it's starting to do some weird science stuff. The mushroom starts glowing, and she's showing it off to the helmet simp like, see, I'm a genius. She explains her gift lets her analyze poisons and make cures, and the helmet simp recognizes her guild's name. The helmet simp is connecting the dots, telling her he's heard of her before. He's gushing about how everyone in his hometown was talking about some rookie with a god-tier gift. Pigtail girl asks our boy for a blood sample to prove she's not gonna poison them. He's way too trusting. Medusa calls bullshit, saying their blood is poison and can't be used for any damn cure. Pigtail girl drops the lore, explaining their blood inverts and becomes a healing agent when they transform. Medusa is completely stunned, admitting she had no idea that was actually true. This Pigtail girl knows her shit. The helmet simp is getting all philosophical, saying it's a knight's duty to know his princess's secrets. He's asking our boy how the hell he reined in Cassandra, admitting she's way out of his league. Schwine's looking at the simp's weird-ass scythe, asking if that was the weapon he used to block her. The simp explains his gift is creator, and he forged that scythe specifically to clap Gorgons. Our boy has a flashback, realizing that's why the simp was putting up such a good fight against Cassandra. This clown admits his weapon is useless on normal monsters, so he had to pull out his mirror shield. He explains his gift is a damn money pit, which is why he had to retire from the big city. Our boy looks genuinely concerned, basically saying, damn, that sucks, about the guy's financial ruin. But the simp is all smiles, saying being broke led him to his princess. Medusa is not impressed. He explains the Gorgons in a local village had a shaky trade deal that eventually fell apart. The helmet simp explains a plague hit the village, monsters popped up, and he was on patrol. And he has a flashback to his fateful meeting with Medusa. Yeah, she looks thrilled. Medusa's grabbing his face, telling him to shut his damn mouth and get on with the story. She explains her own people started vanishing, and this clown thought she was the damn kidnapper. Medusa's just exhausted, saying she never found the real culprit and now she's stuck with this simp. She's pissed, saying she figured she'd have to lure the bad guys out herself. She's all fired up. The simp tells our boy his crew is the only new variable in this whole mess. Our boy is deep in thought, realizing this whole situation is way more complicated than a fetch quest. Schwine and the pigtail girl share a look, realizing there's probably a traitor among the Gorgons. Later that night, Quiet Girl is waiting by the fire as our boy gets out of the carriage. Schwine tells Cassandra to get some rest, saying she burned through a lot of magic in that last fight. Our boy looks at his stone arm, admitting that even with all his prep, that Gorgon's attack was no joke. He's thinking about how OP Quiet Girl is, able to just analyze and whip up a cure for a B-rank curse. And he's realizing the Helmet Simp was a terrible matchup for Cassandra, basically a hard counter to her magic. Cassandra is having a moment, looking pissed as hell that she got stalled so easily. She's spiraling, wondering what would happen if she wasn't strong enough to protect him next time. And she stands up, telling our boy she's made up her damn mind about something. Cassandra gets in his face, swearing she'll find a way to be useful even if her powers get nerfed. Our boy just puts his stone hand on her, saying he's glad she's his partner, and she completely short-circuits. Schwine is just standing there while Cassandra has a full-on tsundere meltdown from the sudden compliment. Our boy is having a vision of all the A-rank monsters out there, realizing he's still in the damn tutorial. Cassandra just laughs at him, basically calling his big-shot dreams a bunch of hot air. Quiet Girl drops some intel, saying she heard rumors about a sketchy group causing trouble nearby. Schwine's processing that one wrong move, and his whole crew becomes the next target on the list. Quiet Girl is trying to frame this whole thing as a diplomatic mission to get in good with the Gorgons. Cassandra's just sitting by the fire, looking like a damn final boss and judging everyone's life choices. She hits him with a smug look, asking if he's just gonna end up saving the Gorgon girls anyway. Our boy is completely stunned, and she tells him that's the predictable hero she signed up with. Cassandra tries to reassure him, saying the rest of the disaster squad will back his play. And she points right at him, swearing to be his sword and fold him herself if he ever strays. That's loyalty. Schwine and Cassandra seal the deal with a fist bump, officially becoming ride-or-die partners. The next morning, Quiet Girl is already up, yawning like she owns the damn place. Quiet Girl is serving the whole crew, asking our boy if he slept well. She's in full-on mom mode. And they're all about to dig into another massive breakfast. At least they eat good on this suicide mission. Quiet Girl lays out the plan. Set up a base, find the missing people, and clap some kidnappers. She's looking at our boy for approval, basically asking if her galaxy brain plan is good to go. And the whole disaster squad rolls up to Danai Village, ready to start this new investigation arc. Some random villager welcomes them, calling them merchants. Looks like the pigtail girl's cover is holding up. And the welcoming party is the Helmet Simp and the Gorgon girl, looking way less murdery than last time. The whole crew gets an escort to the village chief's house. This is starting to feel like a real RPG quest. Our boy Schwine and the crew are walking through the village, looking ready to get this investigation started. The Helmet Simp leads them to a big-ass house, saying it's the village chief's place. Someone steps out of the house, calling out the Helmet Simp by his actual name, Perseus. And it's the chief's daughter, Andromeda, immediately blaming the simp for bringing a whole circus to town. She's all smiles now, thanking him for the miracle cure that got her back on her feet. The Gorgon girl Medusa asks the Helmet Simp to do the formal introductions. Time for some diplomacy. The Helmet Simp introduces Andromeda, the chief's daughter, to our boy's disaster squad. Quiet Girl steps up, putting on her merchant disguise and introducing herself as Asclepius. She tells our boy to present their goods, and they pull out a whole crate of supplies. The Helmet Simp and Andromeda are completely floored by whatever the hell is in that box. The Helmet Simp is already impressed with their goods, while the chief's daughter plays along with the merchant act. Quiet Girl is in full-on business mode, telling them to accept the gifts as a sign of their new friendship. The chief's daughter thanks them and tells the Helmet Simp to show the crew to the dining hall. The Helmet Simp is completely shook, asking why the hell she's walking around when she was supposed to be sick. Quiet Girl gets all mysterious, saying there's a secret to the cure, and they need to talk to the chief first. And here's the village chief, Cepheus, formally welcoming Quiet Girl and her whole disaster squad to his town. The chief is already playing the gracious host, offering them drinks and a seat by the fire. The chief starts spilling the tea, explaining that only a few villagers were actually trading with the Gorgons. He explains that one day, a Gorgon just snapped and attacked a villager, breaking the whole damn truce. And his daughter got poisoned in the attack, but some random merchant sold them a cure. Yeah, this is getting complicated. The village chief explains that while no one's dead yet, it's only a matter of time before the body count starts rising. Quiet Girl plays her part, asking about the adventurers who are supposed to be protecting them. Our boy introduces himself as the leader of Legion, while Quiet Girl just casually sits on his damn lap. He then introduces Cassandra, calling her his most trusted partner, and she's soaking up every second of it. And then he pulls out Slime Bro like a damn party trick, who just pops into existence. The chief and his daughter are completely freaked out by the slime, while the helmet simp just looks annoyed. Our boy tries to calm them down, saying Slime Bro is a good boy with healing powers. He's the monster whisperer now. He then points out the pigman Psycho, who's just chilling on top of the carriage like a damn gargoyle. Meanwhile, some random kid is just petting the horse, completely oblivious to the high-stakes meeting. The pigman Psycho is having a flashback to getting folded by that mushroom monster. Yeah, he's still salty about that. The kid from before is now staring up in absolute terror. This can't be good for PR. And the pigman Psycho is flexing on him, probably still salty about getting folded by that mushroom. The kid is now on the ground cowering while the pigman looms over him. Great first impression, guys. The kid's mom pulls him away while the whole village freaks out about the monster circus in town. Our boy Schwine steps in, explaining his OP gift is the only reason his crew isn't a public menace. Cassandra immediately denies being brainwashed, saying she just trusts Schwine. Quiet Girl knows what's up. The chief is just grateful, saying they were about to go broke hiring guild muscle to solve this mess. Schwine looks to Quiet Girl for the final say, and she's basically telling him to take the damn job. Our boy gets that determined look and officially accepts the quest. He's the village hero now. And we get a time skip of a few days. The real investigation arc is finally kicking off. The villagers are serving up some humble-ass stew and meat. Guess the budget for this quest is pretty low. Quiet Girl is in full business mode, telling the Gorgon and the chief's daughter to hit her up for supplies. Our boy Schwine is ready to get his detective on, still rocking the stone arm as a souvenir. Schwine and Cassandra are debriefing, with our boy reporting that the village seems quiet for now. Slime Bro is already the village mascot, winning over the local guards. Who needs diplomacy when you have a cute blob? The local rent-a-cops are out on patrol, looking surprisingly competent for a bunch of NPCs. The pigtail merchant girl is getting down to business, about to drop the real intel on this whole mess. The chief's daughter is gushing about the miracle cure she got from some random pharmacist, totally not suspicious. We get a hint that the cured villagers are just faking it. The plot, much like their skin, is thickening. The villagers are putting on a brave face, but it's clear that miracle cure is just a damn band-aid. The chief's daughter is still looking rough. Turns out that miracle cure is just a damn placebo. The Gorgon girl asks Quiet Girl if she can just magic this away, but it's never that simple. Quiet Girl says she could, but they can't show their hand until they know who the real villain is. Our boy's plan is to play dumb and hand out samples to keep everyone from dropping dead. Cheyenne's already in detective mode, realizing they need to wrap this up before shit really hits the fan. And the big clue drops. The sketchy cure was made with Gorgon blood. The plot thickens. The crew realizes the poisoner and the cure merchant are probably the same damn traitor. The Gorgon girl is pissed, saying a Gorgon traitor is way above a B-rank pay grade. She's ready to throw hands, and our boy is right there with her, ready to back the play. Schwine turns to Quiet Girl, ready to start the real investigation and turn this village upside down. Our boy Schwine is getting that smug look, planning to use his OP gift to get the village chief on their side. Cassandra and Quiet Girl are already strategizing, realizing they need the Helmet Simp's help to pull this off. Schwine and Cassandra are gearing up, hoping for the best, but prepping for a full-on brawl just in case. And of course, their quiet strategy session gets interrupted by someone kicking down the damn door. Some random villager bursts in, looking like he just saw a ghost and is relieved to find the crew. The dude is completely losing it, sweating bullets and begging them to come with him immediately. Our boy Schwine grabs the guy, trying to get him to calm the hell down and explain what's going on. And the big reveal, a whole damn army of trolls just popped up on the village's doorstep. The troll leader is staring them down, and it looks like he's already got a damn hostage. But the pigman Psycho is already on the scene, telling these trolls they picked the wrong damn neighborhood. The troll leader is talking mad shit, calling the pigman a kid while holding a damn bottle. The pigman Psycho ain't backing down, telling them this village is under his protection now. The troll leader recognizes him as a warrior chief, surprised an orc is protecting humans. The pigman psycho gets that look, saying he's got his own damn reasons for this fight. The troll leader decides talking is over and charges in, ready to throw hands. And they clash, with the troll throwing a haymaker that could level a damn building. The troll leader is telling his boy that the pigman is a pathetic warrior for standing with them. He picks up his club, looking done with the small talk and ready to get to the violence. The troll leader calls him a disgrace for siding with the heroes who abandoned them. The plot thickens. His second-in-command is trying to hold him back, but the troll leader is about to go feral. The pigman psycho is looking absolutely feral, asking what the hell that last hit was. My man is loving this. The troll's buddy asks if he was holding back, but the leader admits he should have been able to handle it. The troll leader is silent, realizing this pigman psycho is actually a legitimate threat. The troll leader grips his club, getting ready for the real fight while the pigman waits for him. The pigman psycho starts powering up, getting that "I'm about to end you" aura, and he just yeets some kind of dark energy Beyblade at the troll. New move unlocked. The troll leader barely blocks it with his club, looking like he definitely felt that one. He's playing whack-a-mole with these projectiles, getting pushed back by the assault. The troll leader is shocked by his speed, realizing the pigman is way more skilled than he looks. And the pigman psycho closes the gap, landing a clean hit. The real brawl has officially begun. The troll leader is screaming his ass off, probably realizing he underestimated our boy Schwine. The pigman psycho takes a knee, but he's just catching his breath before the next round. The troll leader grabs him, talking shit about how an orc warrior shouldn't be this strong. But the pigman is just grinning, asking if that's all he's got. My man lives for this shit. The troll leader gets pissed and throws a kick that could probably shatter a mountain. He follows up by summoning a whole damn meteor shower of rocks. This is some final boss shit. The whole battlefield erupts in stone spikes. Yeah, the pigman is definitely dead now, right? The troll leader is gloating, thinking he just ended the fight with his signature move. But he immediately realizes something's wrong, saying there's no way he just tanked that. And the pigman psycho is just standing there, copying the move like it's nothing. He's a damn fighting genius. The pigman psycho is beat to hell but grinning, admitting he couldn't block it all. My man is a masochist, and he's already powering up for round 2, going full-on feral with that dark energy. The troll leader is completely shook, realizing he just poked a damn bear with a stick. And the pigman psycho hits him with his own damn move, turning the troll into a rock spike pincushion. The troll's buddy is losing his mind, trying to process how their leader just got folded by his own attack. The troll leader is just staring, completely baffled that this pigman just pulled an Uno reverse card on him. And just like that, the troll leader is on his knees, with the pigman psycho standing over him like a damn king. The pigman psycho raises his busted-ass sword, ready to send this troll back to the character creation screen. The other trolls are panicking, realizing their boss is about to get absolutely executed in front of them. But the pigman is gassed, admitting he thought he was done for. Even psychos have their limits, I guess. The pigman psycho is leaning on his sword, completely gassed, while the troll army watches their leader get humbled. He's beat to hell and bleeding, but our boy Schwine has that smug worth-it look on his face. The troll leader is absolutely fuming, trying to process how he just got clapped by his own damn move. He slams his fist on the ground, pissed as hell that he just took a massive L in front of his whole crew. And just like that, the deathmatch turns into a goddamn staring contest. The mutual respect is kicking in. And now they're both laughing their asses off like they didn't just try to murder each other. Classic shonen moment. The troll leader admits defeat, introduces himself as Trollda, and asks for the pigman's name. The pigman psycho proudly introduces himself as Schwine, the warrior of our boys' disaster squad, Legion. The troll leader is confused as hell, asking what Legion is and why a warrior like him is chilling with humans. The pigman psycho is all ears now, telling the troll to spill the tea if he's got something to say. The troll leader wants the full story, and the pigman psycho just tells him the rest of the circus is here. And right on cue, our boy Schwine and the girls roll up, screaming for their frontline tank. The pigman psycho is completely gassed, looking confused as hell about the sudden backup. Cassandra immediately rushes to the pigman's side, ready to patch up their busted-ass muscle. Schwine sends in Slime Bro for the heals while he and Quiet Girl get ready to handle the trolls. Our boy steps up to the troll leader, calling himself a troll warrior and Schwine's comrade. The whole troll squad is completely shook that a human is actually speaking their language. Schwine hits him with the "if you can understand me, use your damn words" diplomacy check. The troll leader folds immediately, agreeing to spill the tea on why his crew is really here. Our boy is realizing the trolls are also getting screwed over by whatever is haunting this village. Cheyon's noticing the troll leader's arm is still smoking from the pigman's dark energy beatdown. The troll leader asks about the wound, and Cheyon's basically confirming that shit's not gonna heal on its own. Our boy offers to patch him up, trying to turn this whole deathmatch into a damn team-building exercise. The troll leader gets all suspicious, asking what the hell their angle is. Can't trust a free lunch. The pigman psycho tells him to just chill and accept the damn help. He knows the drill by now. Slime Bro, still draped over the pigman, explains that their leader is just a goody two-shoes. Cheyon lays it out, saying they have their reasons and it's better not to have a troll army on their ass. Cassandra and the pigman give the troll a thumbs up, officially welcoming him to the temporary alliance. Quiet Girl is just humming, telling them to get on with it so she can work her healing magic. The troll leader finally accepts the help, formally thanking our boy Cheyon for not letting him rot. Quiet Girl is flexing her healing skills, explaining that without her, this troll would be completely screwed. The troll leader starts spilling the tea, saying his crew is also hunting the same kidnappers. The pigman psycho and the troll leader are having a heated debate, probably about teaming up with humans. The troll leader finally makes up his mind, looking like he's about to make a big play, and he offers a fist bump to our boy Cheyon, officially joining the "Let's Find This Bastard" squad. Cheyon seals the deal with a fist bump of his own. The disaster squad just recruited a whole-ass troll army. Now they're swapping intel, with our boy and the troll leader trying to piece this whole mess together. And we get a look at the real villains. Two sketchy hooded figures who are definitely not human. The troll leader explains the kidnappers used a smokescreen to dip, confirming they're not the Helmet Simp's crew. Our boy lays out the plan, asking the troll if he's ready to join forces and clap some real villains. The troll leader tells our boy his crew will handle their side of the search, pointing out some old ruins. Cassandra and the pigman psycho are already planning a sparring match. These two just live for violence. The troll leader and his boys head out, waving goodbye like they didn't just try to flatten the village. Our boy rallies his own disaster squad, telling them it's time to get prepped and move out. And they're off, trekking through the wilderness to find the kidnappers' hideout. The real quest begins. Cheyon's got that smug, it's all coming together look, ready for whatever bullshit comes next. And a new mysterious pretty boy just floats in, commenting on how impressive our boy is from afar. This new clown has a smug-ass grin saying things are about to get interesting. Yeah, this is the next boss fight.